cool. I can check it out from my end in a minute. Hello, hello. Cool. I'm asking Claire to try turning on the audio through Ninja, just in case, because it'll be nice to have some of like the tile sounds or something in the background. Like when we stream for Tenho, for example, you have full sound effects and whatnot. It doesn't get in the way. Oh. And now they're messing around with that.
Microphone.
Oh,
hello. Can you hear me? My name is Claire Posniak. I am the fun-friendly leader of the best Mahjong club in America.
Full sound effects and whatnot.
No competition. My club is so good. We play so much Mahjong, and all the Mahjong we play is of an exceedingly high quality for an American club anyways. Hello. Can you hear me? We play with fun rules and Red Dora, as you can see here. I'm going to put some hands up to make sure the angles are good. That didn't really work.
All right, very good.
Did you cut out the name tags yet? Yeah. All right, I gotta get the tape next then. That angle was kind of garbage, actually. Maybe I should lower it a little.
Yeah, and once they actually start playing, it's gonna...
Oh, Eric says hello, Claire Posniak, so it's working.
Be much more quiet.
Oh, it's working?
Yeah.
Sick.
It does show that we're live on stream, which is cool.
Oh, it's gonna be Krellum or someone.
Give me a second. Yeah, okay, so I'm listening to like the YouTube stream on the side. Our voices are much more quiet.
Great, what's it saying?
You just say hello, Claire Posniak.
All right, let me test. I don't know what our delay is, but...
That's you. Welcome.
Hello.
Greetings!
Hello.
I forgot your membership benefit.
What's my membership?
Aren't you merchandise?
I got it.
I had it. Wait, I already gave it to you?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Shut up.
It's not on me. It's not, I have it.
You could have scanned me right
No,
there.
I
I had it marked out on my records that I given it to you yet.
Oh, you
And
know
so I
why?
was like, damn, I gotta remember to
Why?
Here, sit down, sit down,
This
sit
is
down.
entirely because I'm listening to their audio in a separate tab.
You're
It's not
setting up the
that.
stream.
Let me mute that.
We're going straight
for
to
a
YouTube
second.
today.
Let me
we
mute
are.
the tab.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
That's where it looks like it's working anyway.
Yeah, if I go to
It really
YouTube,
should.
I'll listen in and see what it's like.
Shield animal of each focus.
Property. Let me turn them down.
Very good.
We're still quieter than I think the play is probably going to be their audio down.
Ow, I hear like everything.
Oh, that's weird.
I thought about wearing my cross.
Well, on YouTube, where it's streaming, the audio
Oh
from
shit,
the
we don't have.
browser
It's not
source
connected
from
to
the video
internet
you
yet.
watch
That's
is
the point.
louder
Yes.
than we are.
Why am I so stupid?
Also, Claire's asking if we can mute that source until it stops, because they're talking about stuff.
You just reminded me that I should plug in the router.
Oh my
I
god.
did, don't worry.
You plug both of them in?
I'm trying to figure out the audio mixer on my own computer because they're so loud right now. I'm so sorry, I literally cannot hear you.
As long as this is yeah.
I can try to do it from my side if that helps.
Oh, like turn down their volume?
Yeah, you can...
Let's see sound. Okay, now I don't hear them. What just happened? Oh, there they are. They're back.
Should we ask someone to bring their iPhone charger?
It might be too late. As long as this is
It is 10.
they should all be on their way.
They should be here, but
Someone might have.
Someone might have. We can
Someone
just
might have.
Wait, audio
Go
up.
for it.
What?
You
Where was
can
that?
text your Mahjong playing name.
Ah, yes. Here it is.
Hi.
Riichi Nomi properties. Let me turn
Oh, I'm on this weekend.
them
You
down.
should put it in a lot.
Local file, use custom frame rate. Use control audio video Streamlabs desktop.
I looked on the stream to see how the quality was, and I noticed that it was like very low. I was like,
Ah,
wait a
yes,
second.
here you go. I'll turn it down. I got it.
That's good, right?
Oh, like, what? Where was
You can
that?
text your- we have some.
Them
You
down.
should put it in a lot.
Local file, use custom frame rate. All right, Eric, I think we're in business. Audio video Streamlabs desktop.
I looked on the stream to see how the quality was, and I noticed that it was like very low. I was like,
Ah,
wait a
yes,
second.
here you go. I'll turn it down. I got it.
Okay, so do I need to turn off the Wi-Fi on your phone?
Oh,
No,
like,
it should automatically turn off. Like right now, it should say you're on 5G. Does it say that?
It doesn't say anything.
So
Is this better? Eric, I think we're in business. Audio video.
Yep.
oh yeah, it sounds a lot better now.
Okay,
Should be good.
I found the
Okay, wait, I'm going.
audio
Where's my
separation.
phone?
And Claire's asking, do we think that the video quality is high enough? They've just plugged it into the LAN.
Let me double check here. I think it looks fine to me.
Yeah. So
I don't know
Yeah.
about you.
When I have it, so on YouTube it's actually a little low, but when I'm looking at the Video Ninja on my own end, it's quite high.
Cause if you set it to auto, it caps at 160, 144p. You have to turn it up to 720.
Oh,
And then
okay.
when you turn it to 720, it's fine.
It's actually looking the same for me.
Same.
At 720. Let me show. I'll take a screenshot so you can see roughly.
What's the point?
It's a little fuzzy.
You couldn't even read the module in the hand, and this is the hand closest to you.
There we go. Set that to your Discord DM.
upside down.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I think it's because we're streaming off an iPhone, so let me try to shorten the frame as much as I can.
The thing, the thing is, if I'm like full screen on Video Ninja and it's higher quality than that.
Mm-hmm.
That is for reference. It's way higher.
I just turned off their audio for now, so we don't like snoop on their conversations while we're
Yeah,
live.
yeah. I don't know if that's just something on your stream settings that it's only uploading at a certain quality.
It shouldn't.
I have 720p 60 on my end watching the stream, and it's yeah.
Games will be starting in 10-ish minutes. Oh. I was like, wow, we have comments. It shouldn't.
I have 720p 60 on my end watching the stream. And it's
Should I do like a cute like intro thing?
up to you,
Games will be starting-
honestly.
I was like, wow, we have comments. Oh my god, I'll do it. I'll turn on my overlays. Should I do like a cute like intro thing? Why does it look different on my Streamlabs than on...
Up to you, honestly.
Oh my god, I'll do it. I'll turn on my overlays. Should I do like a cute like intro thing? Why does it look different on my Streamlabs than on...
Up to you.
Let's see. Okay. My audio works. Yours should work.
Oh.
I see Claire's working.
All right, test.
Wait, sorry. Test again?
Test.
There you go. It's live.
All right, cool. Oh, the YouTube stream seems to have jumped up in quality, I think.
Oh, has it?
All right, test.
Wait, sorry. Test again?
Test.
There you go. It's live.
All right, cool.
I'm going to turn down my input volume just in case. So what time does this officially start? Oh my god.
So it's supposed to start around 7, but we're waiting for the players. We'll ask that Claire puts the Christian tag a little bit more to the left.
As her producers, we must text her now. I'm texting her. You got it.
All right, cool. And the name in the upper left is out of focus, but we're trained in on these hands anyway. I can just tell them what name it is. We have Christian, Kevin, Sam, and the one that I can't see.
There's a request to increase caster volume. Okay, wait.
By the way, I love everybody's logos. They're so fun.
Yeah, the logos are really well.
Okay.
My nails look so great on the stream. They did a
Wait,
great
Sam,
job.
what team are you on? Rinshan Kaibros.
No, this is how I can get the other team to show up. Because they're there.
Oh, I don't remember.
They are turned around, but I think they need to be propped up.
Right, that's what you did last time, right?
Yeah, I did do that last time, didn't
Yes, it's Kevin, Sam, Kristen, and Andre.
I? I can't think of how.
Kevin, Sam, Kristen, Christian.
Yeah, that's right, right? And then a minute from now, it's invisible.
There we are.
Oh yeah.
And
yeah,
then
there we
maybe
go.
I would turn it a little bit this way.
Good
Just
idea.
a tad.
Good idea. Very good idea. Very good.
We'll see how that looks.
It does make it very clear who's sitting there.
All right, folks. Kevin's running late to the first
The
session.
camera really is not powerful.
He's gonna get penalized.
Oh my goodness.
Imagine.
As long as it's not Christian. Christian's on my team.
As long as it's not Sam. I know he got there early.
Of course he did.
Well, you also can't see any
Our good old reliable
Is there a setting
in-person
on your
meetups
iPhone
manager.
by any chance that makes it able to see far away, not just on the side?
Well, folks, we'd like to thank you for coming out today. This is a Nomi League live session number 2. This is the first one you're trying with commentary, so bear with us for any technical difficulties, volume issues, and whatnot. We will be getting started shortly, just waiting for all of the members to arrive at the moment. If for whatever reason a member was not to arrive, we'd probably have a bit of a longer wait for our substitute to come in from Team Brooklyn, but I don't think that will be the case today. Looks like for our lineup, we have Sam as a starting dealer, followed by Andres, Christian, and Kevin. Sam is from Rinshan Kaibros, Andres is from the Fal-KANs, Christian is from Triad, and Kevin is from Team Yakumen. I'd also like to ask chat, how's our audio doing? Is it a little bit better than before? I know we were a bit quiet earlier.
Still a bit quiet? Is it me?
Is it still a bit quiet? I can't tell on my end.
Hold. I can fix this. Let me turn up. There you go. Bam. A bit muffled, to be honest. Muffled?
That's probably my end, actually.
Huh.
Because you're taking my audio from like the desktop audio, right?
Yeah.
Or, yeah, so it's going to be lower quality for mine.
And at this time, I don't have the feeds audio on yet, so bear with me because I'm not trying to snoop on their conversations, trying to keep things privatized.
Okay, now everyone's saying that the audio quality is better, so
Better? Okay, cool.
yeah, we'll just keep it like that.
Yeah, just Eric's end. Okay. Should I just pull up a random game and pretend like we're actually playing like an M League or commentating M League? Pull up the
I do
audio.
believe I heard them say, Eric, be ready. So I imagine they're starting in a few seconds.
Okay.
I see movement.
I see movement as well. I'll turn up the audio.
The camera.
Even a drop of that tea on the table is probably not.
It is true. You signed a player
You
agreement.
sign a player agreement saying you pay for viewing.
I have an M League game pulled up right now, just in case we want to do an extra entrance.
We have been told that Kevin's 20-minute timer before a delay penalty is given has just been turned on. So
Uh-oh. The fun to get new audio set is called the club memberships.
this is true. We will have kind of like a budget thing coming up. So if you want higher audio quality, make sure to vote for that.
Also, whoever is commentating, you guys are more than welcome to borrow my microphones and stuff. I have like a whole streaming setup.
We should definitely keep that in mind. In the past, when we did streams for Riichi Nomi, we did it out of Claire's bedroom, and then both commentators could be together, and we had direct Ethernet connection for everything, and nice mic quality and everything. So it's a little higher quality than our current setup, but we're working with what we have. Our cameras have migrated back to Europe, so we're stuck with this for now. But we're looking into high quality options, and there's a few club members like Vinny, like Josh, who have offered up their streaming equipment. So we'll see what can be done for the future.
Oh, I would. I can't help myself in running this man.
Okay. It looks like Kevin's timer is on. He has 16 minutes left on the clock to show up at the front step. Quite a way to kick off the second session.
And it looks like our wonderful club leader, Claire, has just posted the link in the Riichi Nomi Discord, which you should totally join if you're not part of it already at riichinomi.com. Keep forgetting our new domain. And you can press join us to join our Discord if you aren't on it already. So we should be expecting a few more viewers to be funneling in soon. And then we can go into the basic rules explanation. And I just heard the doorbell, so I'm going to imagine that Kevin is here.
He made it on time.
He is on time indeed.
All right, so while we're waiting for our people to show up, I'm just going to go over the rules real quickly. This is basically like M League rules. Differences are we play with open Riichi. So that's the one extra Han for calling Riichi, where you show your weight to everyone. And the extra stipulations are if someone deals in, then it's a Yakumen unless that player is in Riichi as well. So basically, you can't purposely deal into an open Riichi. So you can use open Riichi as a tool to kind of restrict the other players by forcing them to be unable to drop certain tiles, and then also to get more points since it's worth an extra point. Of course, it means you probably have to sumo in most cases, unless you're doing something like chasing Riichi. And then perhaps the even bigger rule change from M League is that N League uses 1,500 point homba. That means for each repeat counter, there's 1,500 extra in the pot, which incentivizes a lot of fast repeats. And I guess maybe we should formally introduce ourselves now. What do you think, Kevin?
Huh? Kevin?
No, not Kevin. What do you think about it?
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. Sorry. Say that again. I was in focus.
So what do you think? Let's introduce ourselves now.
Okay, yeah. Should I turn my webcam for this? All right, well, commentator 1 live streaming is not the one and only Vinny Tran from the Rinshan Kaibros, but I will try my best to not show any bias today, considering my teammates playing.
And I am Eric Carhan. I'm the teaching and recruitment officer here at Riichi Nomi, New York City. My team is Queens Triad. And today we have Christian representing the Triad. We have Kevin representing Team Yakumen. We have Sam representing the Rinshan Kaibros. And we have Andres representing the Peregrine Fal-KANs.
Seems like everyone's hyped for the big Honba today.
Absolutely. You start with 1,500, but it grows. When you get to 2 Honba 3K, then 45, then 6,000. And at that point, you probably have some Riichi sticks in the middle. It's like a free mangan.
Basically, 1 Han equals a mangan after a while.
Yeah, we're probably going to see some very aggressive play from these players today. Also worth noting that in standard M League and N League rules, the UMA is 30-10. That means there's a 30-point bonus for getting first place, whereas second place only gets +10. In addition, there is an Oka, which is basically another 20 points up for grabs by first place. So in the end, first place is looking at like a big bonus of +50, and second place only gets +10. So it's a rule set that heavily incentivizes pushing aggressively for first place.
And it looks like they're getting started. I see Sam taking a seat. Do we cue the M League music?
Do we change seats during, or we play two Han?
We will have to get Rachel to cover that on Glockenspiel at some point, I think.
Audio's a bit muted.
Oh my god, Kevin, you wore an outfit matching.
Oh yes, absolutely. This actually was
And
intentional.
I will turn up the audio for the players after they finish their little chit chat.
So I don't have any.
Oh no! I do like the Mets, but that's unfortunate.
Is that what your captain told you to wear?
No.
Mets gear?
It just flipped up the colors or something.
Yeah, I just heard that Kevin is apparently wearing a matching outfit, which for their team I imagine has something to do with lightning or yellow.
It's a good idea.
But this is unfortunately off to the right side of our camera view, so we will not be seeing that wonderful attire. Sam is rocking the black and blue striped shirt, and then we have Andres with the Team Konami Fight Club, I think. Is that the Konami Fight Club?
It definitely looks like it. Way to flex him abusing someone else's membership, eh?
I believe it has his last name on the back. Too.
It does indeed. I saw it in person. It's actually kind of sick.
Yeah, that's nice stuff. I think some of the other teams are eventually planning to get their own jerseys done.
I'll check it between.
That's a bit too rich for my blood, but we'll see.
Take your time.
Play well.
So it looks like we have a very basic rules and manners explanation going on. They're talking about the fact that there's no timer to these matches, which means players can take their time. And this is a little bit more of a serious setting, so there's not going to be as much talking. You know, the players are going to be a little bit more stern, and we can't see their faces, but you can imagine they're playing pretty seriously here. And it looks like we're getting started.
They're starting.
Very cool. Dora
Good luck all.
Python.
Also, I can adjust the frame to zoom into either Christian's or Kevin's hands if you ever want to take a closer look.
All right, we'll see if that comes in handy a little bit later. For now, Sam is the starting dealer. It is East 1.
Let's go, Sam! I had to let it out.
Wow, already showing your colors from the start. Oh, that's good. That's good. It's hype. So we got Sam as east, Andres as south, Christian as west, and Kevin as north. It looks like everyone's starting off with some pretty standard opening moves here. One drop west is dropped by Christian. You know, Kevin following with the Haku. Anything standing out at all about these two hands? Any dreams?
Oh god, Kevin got dealt yet another. That looks like a really good start for Kevin, actually. Let's see. Anything good in his hand?
It's not that bad. So Kevin's starting hand has a potential for like a 6-7-8 Sanshoku. But unfortunately, there are a few difficult to fill shapes. The 3-mon, for example, for the 1-2-3, and then the 7-mon for the 6-7-8 are going to be hard to come by, and that Sanshoku isn't guaranteed. But at the very least, if Kevin backfires on the Sanshoku in Pinzu, he can get the double Dora red 5-pin, for example, which would be quite nice. Christian, on the other hand, has a potential for like a Riichi Pinfu Dora 2 even. Has that Dora 5-pin, just doubled it up too. It's going to be a massive hand. We're looking at least a Mangon here.
Dora is the 5-pin. Oh, okay. Do you think he's going to open up his hand?
Well, I guess
he has to go for an open Tanya, right?
A Tanya or a 2-3-4 Sanshoku, but in comes Andres with the early Riichi. East on turn 6. And you know, Andres has pretty pedestrian discards up to this point. There's a total of only 3 Suji out, the 1-pin, the 8-so, and the 1-mon, so there's not even a lot for people to work off of here.
Oh. 6-pin?
Oh. There's a little bit more information. That might give Christian the strength to push that 3-pin through.
Oh, there it is. You called it.
Yeah, and you're probably not as worried about that because you see the early 1-pin as well. Yeah, still not much to go off of here. Everyone trying to be cautious. We see Sam the dealer pushes the 9-pin Suji. Oh, a really nice draw, and the 9-mon's going to come out. Doesn't deal in.
Four-pin cut off the Suji. Okay, okay. Oh.
And now Tenpai, surely a chase on the 1-4-pin, or is it going to be a Dama Mangon?
Oh,
a chase.
Okay.
Big chase. In this format with those big Homba, you know, I guess you can't be content with just your Dama Mangon here. You got to go big in East 1. So Christian's chasing 1-4-pin. Will Andres draw it?
Oh, and
he draws his own spell.
Is that a 5-mon?
So that is the 5-mon. It looks like there is a red 5-mon in his hand as well. I don't know if it was a 5-mon Tanki. Or, oh, sorry, it looks like a Shampon for a 5-mon and 2-pin. Yep. So that'll be Utsumodora 2 by the looks of it. It's a little bit fuzzy in the back, can't tell exactly, but the point exchange looks like that. Strong hands right off the bat. And we go into East 2. Andres is the dealer. Dora is East.
I just took one look at that Dora. Oh, Christian starts off with 2 Dora. Oh.
Yep. Perhaps a little bit of a revenge hand here. And, you know, Christian's Pinzu shape don't look bad. He has a 3-sided weight for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll fill with a 1, 4, 7 and draws this 7-so.
Oh.
Not sure why he discarded 9-so on the first turn. That's probably just an oversight. These things do happen. You get a little bit nervous. I believe it would have been Ishan 10 otherwise, but there's easy ways to recover.
Is that a 9-mon all the way at the end, or is that a 5?
That looks like a 9-mon to me. If we drift over to the right, it looks like Kevin's hand is already in Ishan 10, looking for the 7-so or the 4-7 pin. All right, well, Christian's going to recover to Ishan 10 now.
Oh, I see the yellow. Did you spot the yellow sleeve matching his team's logo?
Oh no, I'll have to keep an eye out for it. I do see kind of like a yellow reflection on the table corner, though.
There it is.
So I wonder, now that Christian's gotten into this kind of unfortunate state where he might have to be Furitan on the 6-9, so will he like chi the 6-0?
I think he has to if he's planning on calling on the east tile, right? Oh,
so
nope, he's just gonna drop it. Okay.
Yeah, decides to drop it, draws the 3-mon, decides it's an effective enough sticky tile. I might have still gone with the 9-mon, just because you can still get into Tenpai with the 6-9, so if you draw it yourself, and then if you drop the 3-mon, you'll have actually a Nakasuji trap on the 6-mon in the east. But there's a quick Riichi from Sam.
Let's go, Sam!
And Sam's first discards, they started off normal, but now we have 6-mon and 7, so still hard to read here. It looks like Christian's drop of the 7-8 so partial sequence is going to pay off, giving him a safe tile.
Oh, he just drew another 3-mon. That looks a bit.
And Kevin's going to push on here. Doesn't care about the 7 so Riichi tile. It's going to go with the 9 so anyway. It's normally a little more dangerous here than normal, but maybe he has a read on the table.
And Kevin draws the 7-mon. Spicy tile, drops the 9.
Yeah, we actually saw Christian drew the 8 so and really wasn't feeling it. Did the Suji 9-mon instead.
Oh.
I'd probably go with the 2-pin here. If you can see that those Pinzu shapes are connected, it's not terrible. But Genbutsu 6-mon is also pretty fine. It's unfortunate because you have 3 Dora, but it is a Riichi. And it's actually not that bad of a case. If you drop the 6-mon pair, you have 2 turns of safety, and you just need to make 1 more block.
3-mon there. I don't know. Oh, Sam with the Akadora drop.
Yeah, Kevin is probably a little happy about that now. He can push the 2 so Suji into Tenpai for Chitoi if he draws, right?
Chitoi Shanten.
Oh, and there's Tenpai.
Oh,
for Christian.
Is he gonna chase?
He can chase on the 5-pin.
Oh, and is he choosing to Dama?
East. Yeah, it looks like that's a Dama decision. The way his Pinzu are arranged like that, I hope he realizes that he is Tenpai. And yeah, it looks like he does.
Yeah.
In a case like this, I normally prefer to chase just because, there's no Yaku on the 5-pin. And Sam isn't Riichi, so he'll be forced to drop it if he draws it. But there's also an argument for going for a better weight here.
Tsumagiri Riichi.
Yeah, Christian decides, you know what? I'm going to go for it anyway. Tsumagiri Riichi is waiting for the 5-pin east. That's at least a Mangan.
Riichi, Dora Dora, Akadora. That's...
Yeah, and if you get the east, you're looking at Riichi east, Dora 4 for Haneman.
Oh, 5-mon. And Sam
Scary.
doesn't call.
Now Kevin has to face 2 people here. Probably, yeah, goes for a fold with the 8-mon, which we know at least passes Kevin, and it's Suji to Christian now.
Looks like Andres is also folding. 2-pin.
Yeah, 2-pin is safe there.
What do you think Sam's waiting on? I feel like he has to be waiting on a center weight at this point, right? Or a tongue key?
Yeah, you would think it's either a really unlucky hand or it's a good weight because he discarded 2 middle tiles to get into Riichi, even though it was an early Riichi.
3-pin safe. Christian here is waiting on the 5-8 pin? No.
5-pin east.
Oh, 5-pin east, I see.
But it's perfectly possible that Sam is waiting on the 5-8 pin, actually. In which case, there would be a chance for a double run. Can't tell here, though. It's like we're coming down to the last 4 draws. No signs of those easts. There's one 5-pin in Kevin's hand.
3's good.
And Christian's going to get the high day here.
Oh,
high day
let's see.
on
Does
the
he have
east
it?
would be Baimon.
And he does not.
And survives. 2 players, no 10. It looks like Sam was on the 3-6-0 Nobitan.
3-6.
That's
a
double pair weight for the 3-0 or the 6-0. And it looks like the other 5-pin was in his hand too. So Christian would only be able to win on the east there.
No, that's just unfortunate.
It sure is. Well, we're gonna go to East 3, repeat 1. That's 4,500 points on the table plus 2 Riichi sticks. Sorry, 1,500 points on the table plus 2 Riichi sticks. That's 35 total. I believe the door is the... I honestly can't tell. It's either 3-mon.
Let me zoom in a little bit just so I could see. Apologies. The indicator does look like a 3-mon.
Yeah, it's a 2-mon, 3-mon. I believe it is a lower Pinzu. Unfortunately, we don't have focus on that section. Actually, I can just ask our in-person broadcast helper, Claire.
Andres had an east pair in the last hand, from what she could see. Oh. Anonymous ref. Absolutely keeping their identity a secret. I wonder who the ref could be. Kristen dropping 3 Pinzu right off the bat. 3 Sozu from Kevin.
Aiming for that Sozu Honitsu as Christian, I think. Has the Anko, the concealed triplet of the White Dragon. So he can always fall back on a normal hand as well. I'm personally the type to just go for a more efficient hand, especially when there's 3,500 points on the table and I'm dealer. But a big hand like this towards the start of the game can have a huge impact. Oh, unfortunate. Both Christian and Kevin are just finding these Pinzu and Sozu that they don't want.
The boomerang effect has been taken, has been enacted.
Meanwhile, Andres has some very unusual discards with the 5-0 and the 4-pin.
I was just about to say that. I wonder what's going on that side of the house.
Yeah, we've seen all 3 suits discarded, so it doesn't really seem like it's a Honitsu or a half flush. Maybe a 7 pairs, or maybe just a fast hand.
Would he dare to be just pushing Kokushi at this point? Knowing him, I can never tell.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. With a red dragon on turn 1, I don't think so, but you never know.
Kevin, clearly off of the 3-so best tile train this time.
Yeah, Kevin's hand is 2 Shanten, but it's relatively cheap. Now, Kevin doesn't necessarily care about that because there's 3,500 points in the pot, but it also has kind of hard to get weights.
No, wait, 1, 2.
I think Shanten decides to cut
right.
the 6-mon here.
Oh, interesting.
You know, you can get an Ipeiko with the 789 mon, but you can also, by keeping this 8-pin, expand out to a Pinzu Itsu, a full straight 1 through 9.
The Dora is indeed the 4-mon.
All right, and that makes sense now why Christian would stop on the 4-mon and build towards a normal hand. Christian is currently 2 Shanten, 2 away from Tenpai.
Is that an 8-mon I see? He's dropping a lot of center tiles. I'm like starting to get a little suspicious of him.
Yeah, I'm starting to think more and more that that's a 7 pairs attempt.
Kevin, they're withholding the tune.
Yeah, maybe looking for some safety here. There's 2 tunes discarded. And it looks like Christian was able to draw a slight upgrade with the 5-mon. And is now in Ishanten. Yeah, this could go as high as Riichi Haku Ipeko Dora 1 for a dealer Mangan.
Do you think he's gonna call Riichi? Should he?
Based on his previous move, he probably
Ooh,
will, but
he
I don't
draws
think this late in the hand, I probably wouldn't call Riichi since I have a guaranteed Yaku and a Mangan. Plus, I want to get those sticks. He's going to take the widest Ishanten here with that red 5 so. But I think we'll definitely see him call into Tenpai with the first chance possible.
Ooh.
A little bit of a pause here on the 9-pin. I think you probably just want to throw it back and play efficiently, but decides to slim down on the So tiles, wants to keep some potential safety.
Mm.
And maybe, you know, if you look at Kevin's discards, it doesn't look like there's a lot of Pinzu out, so maybe he's scared about dropping it.
I see, I see.
And yeah, we saw that Hatsu is going to be Christian's next discard. That's not going to help.
I see Sam's discarded 2 already. It looks like a safety tile.
So yeah, actually puts it out. So holding Hatsu there would be safer, so I guess that just confirms a little more that he thinks the 9-pin is hard to push. This is...
Is he Tenpai? Oh, yeah, and he calls a Riichi.
5-8-so. 5-8-so for Riichi Pinfu. And there's going to be a Chi from Sam to break the Ipatsu.
Kevin hasn't dropped a single Pinzu.
Yeah. The scary thing for Christian then is going to be if Christian gets Tenpai, which he can call into Tenpai now, and I think he should. Yeah, he's going to. Show the tiles. Very good. Hides the red 5 and puts it over to the right-hand side. There we go. Will he drop this 9-pin? And he does. It looks like a big shove, but we know it's safe. And then Kevin should turn it sideways. There we go. And now it's going to be 3-6-mon versus 5-8 so.
Oh, how did I just realize he's not waiting on a Pinzu? 5-8. 5-8 so? 5-8 so?
Yeah. It looks like he should be waiting on a Pinzu, but...
Slide. Oh, and Christian with the Tsumo.
So that's going to be Hakudora 2, right?
Hakudora 2 with 1,500 points plus 2 Riichi sticks.
Yeah, so that would be 2,500 each.
Oof.
And he's actually going to pick up 3 Riichi sticks because Kevin dropped that Riichi earlier.
Oh, right.
So really nice start for Christian now. And he's going to get another repeat on the table, which means there's still 3,000 in the pot. Just figuring out change now.
Some delays on the transactions. And now we see Andres and Christian are tied. Actually, oh yes, they are tied. You don't put out a 100 stick on the table, right?
Yeah, if you want to look for the Honba, you have to look at the upper left-hand corner of the centerpiece. It shows 2 lights right now.
Oh, I see, I see.
Yeah. Standard practice is to put a Honba on the table anyways, even if it does count it for you. But there's no guarantees we'd be able to see it anyway. Christian actually has like a little tray next to his name where you would put the wind marker if you're the first dealer, and that's where we tend to put the extra Riichi sticks in Honba.
Kevin with one hell of a high pie.
Yeah, it's not that bad. You're looking at maybe a Manzu Ipeko with 2-3-4, 2-3-4, or 3-4-5.
And he goes in with the north. Dora looks like the 4-pin.
Yep, Dora is the 4-pin.
And
you know,
Christian
Kevin has that. Oh, yeah. Christian definitely does have a Dora 4-pin. He also has the red 5-mon.
Great way to start. And he has a lot of complete shapes by the looks of it. 2, 5, 5, 7, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, that 789 so is complete. The 789 mon is complete, and he has a potential double-sided weight with the 3-6 pin. Just needs to find one more block, but that shouldn't be too difficult.
Oh, another Akadora.
Another. And is now Ishanten looking for the 5 so, 5 mon, 6 mon, or 3-6 pin. Another like really easy Mangan.
Look at Kevin giving away the opportunity to spell news and discards.
Terrible, simply terrible.
Terrible. Ishan
Kevin,
10. Oh.
Kevin's still probably looking to get rid of that 1-2 pin, or at the very least draw a 4 pin to upgrade towards Tanyo and Dora. Oh, there's a pair.
There's the pair.
So now Kevin is 2 Shanten. Kevin could also get a San Anko here, a 3 concealed triplets. And now, a bit of a decision here.
Oh, he
throws it back. I think either way... Oh yeah,
picks up another triplet.
Sanako. Yeah, if you draw the 3 mon or the 7 pin now, you can even Dama if you'd like. For 3 concealed triplets, since you have a bad weight, you're probably fine taking that Dama instead of Riichi.
And he draws another Dora, and he throws it back.
Tosses it. Yeah, it's a tough choice, but I think in this case, because you have the 2 red 5s and you still have another Dora 4 pin in hand, you're fine tossing it back to keep the 5-5-7 mon shape, because if you drop the 5 mon from that, it's really weak, whereas the 4-5 pin is already pretty strong on its own. Did Kevin draw a tune?
Oh. These boys have been waiting to call for so long.
Sure have. It's a 6, so bit of a pause here. Can't take that. Ooh.
There he goes. Is that really San Anko from Kevin?
It is.
Yes, it is.
And there's that Dama. The 3 pin is once gone as the door indicator. That leaves 3 behind. And on top of it being the door indicator and a bad weight, it's also near the Dora, so if you call Riichi, you probably don't expect it to come out easily. There's an 8 pin.
Oof.
And it should be said that Kevin can also get a Suanko upgrade here by drawing the 1-2 pin or the 3 mon. And if he draws the 3 mon, it's double Yakumen Tenpai. Though a lot of the 1-2 pins are out right now, so he'd probably have to change up the weight.
He only has the only 1 pin right now, which is a little unfortunate. 9 mon, and he tossed it back in.
Wow, actually breaks Tenpai there to keep this 9 mon. Perhaps pre-committing to the Toy Toy or the Suanko, like we said. I feel like I heavily prefer to keep Tenpai there just because of those sticks, and you missed
the he drew the 3 pin.
Well, if you're continuing forward, you might just do a 2 pin here. Because you will be Furitan. Actually, just throws the 3 pin back. Intent on taking this 9 mon Tanki. Now Christian Tenpai is going to have to take a Riichi here, because otherwise there's no Yaku, but perfectly fine with it, even though it's a bad weight, because that's a dealer Mangan.
There he goes.
Yeah, 5 mon, 5 so. And
lots of oofs from the chat. I think they just saw.
Kevin probably in deep regret now. Could have taken the sumo, collected the Honba, but the greed.
To be quite honest, I would have greeted too.
This is true. This is true. If I had the chance for an upgrade, I would definitely take it. And a 8 mon push from Andres. Andres probably Ishanten, or could even be Dama Tenpai for a huge hand. Otherwise, that push into the dealery Patsu seems really scary. And that actually sets up a Nakasuji trap on the 5-mon. So if Andres continues to push and has another monsoon hand, that might come out.
5-mon, 5 so. Ah, I see.
Looks like he's going to stop on the Hatsu instead.
Oh, and Kevin pushes.
Yeah, probably discard 9-mon.
Oh,
Wow,
he dropped the Dora.
I mean, it is
the safe tile.
Going for the guaranteed Sananko. If you drop the 9-mon, you can wait on the 4-5 pin, which gives you the chance at Sananko, but also at Tanya on a better weight. But the 9-mon is a live tile.
Oh, another 3 pin.
Again. Coming back to haunt him.
Boomerang effect is indeed real. Or is it boomerang theory? Theory.
Sam pausing here, deciding whether to call, maybe trying to hedge a K10.
Oh, and he calls.
For those that don't know, K10 is a hand that is Tenpai but doesn't necessarily have a Yaku, just aiming to get the Tenpai payments at the end of a round. Kevin draws.
Looks like a Sozu 5 so. Ooh.
But it looks a little bit more blocked off from Kevin's perspective than the 9-mon does.
And he deals in.
So this is a Riichi Dora 3. Looking at this 4-mon here.
With
the Ura is eased. No Ura, but 12k plus 2 repeats. That's
15k. Oof.
Very painful.
And Kevin's down to 300 points.
Yeah, the turning point of that hand was definitely the 1-3 pin backfire.
Yeah.
And we go into East 3, repeat 3.
4,500 points on the table.
Dora is the 3 pin.
It's coming back to haunt him.
It is. If you're an occult player, you might call the 3 pin at this point an Ayahai or a pattern tell that keeps on coming up again and again.
Christian's killing it.
Yeah, he really is. 48,000 in East 3, and still has his dealership to go. Unfortunately, this hand is a lot weaker than his previous ones. Doesn't have any Dora, and has a south pair, which isn't helping very much. Probably just looking for a Riichi here, though you can convert this to a Tanya and try and collect the Honba.
I feel like with this many points on the table, I would just like rush for an open quick hand, right?
Yeah, for sure. Christian even has the option now to go for a 6-7-8 Sanshoku.
Oh. I don't know how you do it. I have Sanshoku blindness.
Well, the answer is you don't do it anymore because you've drawn the 9 so, unfortunately.
Oof.
So it looks like this hand is probably going to tend towards a closed hand.
I was about to say he just... Ooh, and he picks up another 8 pin.
4 pairs.
Oh, he's going to go for it?
Yeah, decides to discard the 4, so kind of balance both a normal hand and a 7 pairs.
Sumagiri is
Kevin's
the one.
hand.
Oh.
Kevin's hand has 2 Dora.
Looks like he's going to go for it. Does he have the 789? No. 1, 2, 3 Sanchoku? No.
No, Kevin just has a lot of difficult shapes here. And it's going to be hard to get this to Tanya because you have to discard basically 2 whole blocks. What draw was that?
Oh, he got a 6. Oh!
1 away now.
Everyone's already seeing that he's working towards the Cheeto. I love it.
Yeah, and this 7 so is tricky because you discarded the 4 so earlier, so if you end up waiting on it, it's Suji trapped.
Oh, what's the draw? 3 so.
Sanzo. Iranai.
Looks like Kevin's decided to drop all his honors.
Yeah. Trying to keep efficient options, but I think now we're getting into the second row that might come back and bite him a little bit.
And he draws a 7 pin?
Luckily, he does have safety. He has the 1 so and the 1 pin to fold if needed. 7 pin... No. 7 pin is the new 3 so, but Christian is not a believer. Well, there's one of the 7, so.
There it goes. Oh, and he draws a 6. Oh, looks like he's still gonna push for it.
Yep. I think this late in the hand, he probably figures, you know what? If I start going for the other hand, there's no guarantee I even get to Ishan 10 with it. Let's just go. And this 6-0 is actually a pretty good weight too. It's a Nakasuji trap. So we've seen this a few times for Christian where he's either intentionally or unintentionally setting up these traps in advance. Oh, you know what? Kevin could be going for a Nagashi Mangan.
Oh.
Currently has enough to get into row 3. We need to draw 5 more terminal tiles and hope none of them are called.
Oh, does he do it? Oof. Ah, no
Oh.
Nagashi.
Yeah, decides to break it.
Got backfired with the 2-pin draw too.
These 1, 2, 3 pin just keep coming back.
Honestly.
Yeah, I think Kevin is honestly in a spot right now where his hand is so far apart that he's gonna think about folding out, or maybe even going for a Chitoi of his own. Chitoi Doro 2. 3 Shanten, you'd need some very good draws.
Huh.
Can't quite see what this tile is. I think it's a Pinzu.
4-pin. And he drops.
Oh, but that's another pair for Kevin. So
At
Kevin's
this
now
point,
on
you just
4
have to
pairs.
commit, right?
Yeah, I think so. You're not really close to any other hand. Oh, there's
Oh.
the red 5.
Looks like he's gonna greed. Kevin just drew the... is that another 3-mon?
I think he drew the 4-mon or the 2-mon. I wasn't paying enough attention. Or so. Now here, you're still 1 away. You risk Furry 10 on the 4 Sotanki, but you can pawn into Tenpai for Tanyao.
Oh, that's crazy. Samata Haku.
We're actually seeing a fair number of middle tiles out of Andres as well, so there's a possibility that he could be tending towards a Dama, or at the very least, an Ishan 10 hand. And Kevin managed to get into Ishan 10 actually for 7 pairs, Dora 2.
Ooh. Look at this guy. I don't know how he does it. Oh. Ton.
East. All right, last 4
Oh.
draws. Close.
Was that a 5-mon I just saw?
Oh, 7 pin's gonna shoot out, so now he's 1 away from a normal hand as well. Oh, or actually, only 1 away from a normal hand. If you drop 8 so instead, your efficiency is a little bit worse, but you can go for both hands.
Looks like Sam's trying to go for Tenpai.
Yep, taking a late call, drops the 3 so, which looks relatively safe. And now Andres pausing here, goes for the 4-mon discard.
Looks like Christian's deciding to fold.
Yeah, didn't get the chance for Tenpai. And with no draws left, decides to go for safety. Doesn't look like Kevin was able to make it into Tenpai either. And Andres was indeed Dama Tenpai, at least after that last discard.
No,
Is that...
It's gonna be...
Yeah, they're trying to figure out what's happening with the Honba, and 4 Honba are going to transfer over.
Jesus. 6,000 points on the table.
Yeah, that's a lot. And that's another feature of the Rex I didn't know existed. If you transfer dealerships and press the Honba button once, it'll automatically jump up to the previous number.
It's nuts. Looks like Kevin's Kevin drew 2 Haku. He could easily open up his hand by the looks of it. There's some
And
pretty
he also
intact
has,
shapes.
yeah, he has the
Oh.
1, 2, 3 so as well. The 2 so is the door, if I'm not mistaken. Wow, another great draw, 6 pins. Oh, sorry. No, that is 6 pin. I'm gaslighting myself into thinking it's a 7 pin. There's
Oh.
the pawn.
There it is.
I dropped that the last
Little bit of an argument.
Not sure what the scuffle was about there, but Kevin is in Nishan 10 now on quite a lot of tiles. It's 2, 3, 4, 5 pin or 6, 7, 8 mon. And Kevin is perfectly happy to take this 2900 because it's not 2900, it is 8900.
What are the rules regarding Ryanhan Shibari at 5 Honba?
Anything goes.
Anything goes?
Yeah. That is, yeah, that is a rule that has gone in and out of favor for a while, but I think the mainstream now is to any number of Honba, any number of Han is fine.
I'm sorry, just because
For
I
those who
don't
do-
understand what that term is. Is that like
Oh,
a
for-
mercy kind of thing?
So basically, Ryanhan Shibari means once you get to
Oh,
5
tenpai.
Honba, then to win the hand again as dealer, you have to have at least 2 Han from Yaku,
Oh, I see.
not from Dora.
Oh,
Chance to change up here.
no,
Two
he's
pin.
winning.
You better hope the 3 pin doesn't come back again for like the 3rd time.
Come on, Ton. Is he gonna call? Oh, there he goes.
Yeah, Christian also sees lots of value on the table.
Oh, Tumo!
Oh,
Oh!
that's going to give Kevin the sumo. Much needed.
Nope, not Toy Toy.
So all becomes 3,000 all with the home card.
Yeah, so that'll be 3,000 all. It'll be 2,000 all for the base hand, plus you'll get 4 honba. Oh, they're deciding about the food
As
here. It's 4
dealer?
food the haku. It's 4,
6, 8.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
So 13 plus
11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, it goes up.
Hmm.
So this is actually 26 all plus 1,000, so 36 all.
3,300 all.
Or 3,300, sorry. Is it?
I'm just calling out what the boys are giving him.
Right. Because a dealer
And just like
240
Honba 5?
is 39, which is 1,000 all.
Hmm. Quincy's being a real one in the chat and counting out all the foo for us. I love how everyone in the chat right now is like absolutely flaming the 3-pin right now.
Well, my confusion on scoring aside, we are moving into East 4, repeat 1. There should still be Honba on the table, and actually now you can see a red light has lit up, which means we're on the 5th Honba. Kevin's going to get the quick double East pawn here. Looking just for another continuance. Double East, red 5 mon.
3 Shanten? He's 3 Shanten.
Yes, he is indeed 3 Shanten. Now Christian's going to pair up the tune,
Oh,
so it does have a fighting chance.
the Haku coming back to bite him.
And this is a really rough hand if you don't have a Yakuhai or a very fast Yaku, because keeping up with the dealer here is going to be difficult, and the dealer's hand is not going to be cheap.
Oh, Christian goes
There's
on
the
with the Pong.
tune. And now, deciding on a Pinzu to cut, or actually gets rid of the extra 6 mon, just keeps the strong 5-6-0. Sorry, the extra 6-0, keeps the strong 5-6-0 shape and ends up feeding Kevin a little bit. So Kevin is now 2 Shanten.
Waiting on... Do you think he's going to resort to a Tanki wait? I don't think it's the wisest idea, right?
think he still has a bit of time before he has to take such drastic measures. He's actually Ishanten now, looking for the 7-pin, 4-mon, 5-mon, or 8-mon.
It's getting a little scary with 7,500 points on the table.
Sure is. That'll be a chi for Christian.
There he goes.
I just assumed that he could have passed it, but seems logical here.
And it looks like Christian has to break up one of his.
No, goes for the 6-mon.
Goes for the 6.
Hoping to get the 2-mon a little bit more easily than the 7-mon. The only downside being that dropping the 6-mon might feed Kevin a little more. Well, Kevin actually gets the upgrade to accept the 6-9-mon 1 turn too late. But can pawn here.
And he's going right for it and makes him 10 pi on the 7-pin.
Yep, we see one of those in Christian's calls, so there's at least 3 left somewhere. Looks like Kevin would have gotten 10 pi the next turn anyway. Or not, sorry. I'm misreading that. Oh. 4-mon draw is a big upgrade here. I think you just have to go with the Hatsu.
He's 10 pi now, right? On the 2-mon? 2-mon center weight?
Not quite, but very close.
And he goes for, he upgrades his weight. 5-mon 8-pin.
It does look lighter from his perspective. And with Christian having discarded the 6-7-mon, he's probably a little bit more confident that he can use the 5-mon.
He just drew a Sozu. 6-so?
6-so is 10 pi.
And,
but that's 9. Oh, it's 9-so.
And he decides to push.
Yeah, Kevin doesn't have much of a choice at this point, and Kevin is also the dealer. Definitely wants that huge bonus from the center. Yeah, 9-so is definitely one of those tiles that's really easy to mess up if you're doing multi or feeling the tile with your thumb. Oh, Christian's actually going to give up on the wider Ishanten to keep this safe tile.
Oh, and
he's going to sumo.
Sumo's on the 5-man.
Double ton and Dora.
Yeah, so
double
it's
ton,
double
Dora
east,
1.
Dora 1. And this time it should be 2,000 plus 2,500.
4,500 all?
Because this time there's no foo shenanigans. So it should be 6,000 back to Sam, 1,000 back to Andres, and 500 back to Christian.
He's coming back with a vengeance, I see.
6. Oh, 6.
Alright, there we go.
There it is.
We're on to repeat 6.
I don't even know how to do the math for that right now. 1,500.
So repeat 6 is 3,000 extra each.
9,000 points are on the table. 1 Han is easily a Haneman.
Yeah, and this is how crazy things can get if you let the dealer get away with all of this calling. Though in this case, there wasn't much you could do. The double tone call came out on like turn 2, I think. Very early in the hand. Looks like Christian's going to start with a pair of the Hatsu. And there's a lone one in Kevin's hand that might be coming out soon.
Oh.
And there's our pawn. So back to the races again. Christian has a potential Itsu and Sozu that can also use the Dora 6-so. Decides to get rid of this 2-pin instead of the 1-mon.
I think he sees it too. Do you think he's going to go for the Itsu?
Yeah, I think he's going to go for the Itsu.
Sam deciding to push too with the Chun. Oh, and he draws a 6.
Yeah.
Yep, he's going to go for it.
I think if you draw a good weight around the 5-mon, you probably have to break the Itsu here, though, and just go for the fast hand. Mangan is nice, but 9,000 points in the middle is
even nicer.
very tempting. Yeah. The Honba are worth more than a manga. Oh, but he's going to commit to it.
Oh.
He's not going to settle for less than 17,000.
Andres calling and discarding a terminal. Potential Tanyao?
Yeah, 234 Chi. Calling the Rianmen this early to keep up with other players and probably going for the Tanyao. Though with the Forso discard on turn 2, it's a bit odd. Maybe he already has good blocks.
Or maybe he just has multiple Dora?
Yeah, it could be a shift.
Oh, Dora's a 6-pin bat.
So the 6-pin isn't a bad discard there. I just think that if you keep it, and then you pair up either the 1-2-so or the 8-9-so, then you're left with a good double-sided weight in the Pinzu. And you'd vastly prefer that in this situation. Oh,
draws the 1
now
pin.
1 pin. Well, let's look back at Kevin's hand for a second. He's currently in 2 Shanten.
1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 8. 1, 3, 3, 4.
And now an even safer tile with the Haku, which is once discarded. Oh, sorry, make that twice discarded.
He draws a 5.
Now Kevin is Ishanten.
Oh. And
he's
Sam, let's go, Sam!
I can't see everything in Sam's hand, but I believe that's a Dora pair. Waiting on the 1-4, so for Queen Dora 2, so that'll be 39 plus 9,000.
Haneman.
12,900.
Jesus.
12,900.
Easy come, easy go.
No, I need 4.
That is the rule of big Honba. It's very hard to decide sometimes whether you should continue to push forward or you should defend, but Sam's hand there was pretty under the radar, not too much suspicion after the Chun pawn.
Honestly.
Yeah, God.
And honestly, if you're going to go for a one-hand, a quick hand, that's the way to do it. You don't want to take like 3 or 4 calls and open yourself up too much. So we're going to go into the south now. It's Sam's second dealership. The Honba are wiped clean.
First game since the beginning, we don't have a Honba.
Yep.
Clean slate for all.
It's like Dora is the 9-mon. Sam's going to kill the south on the first turn.
It's called an insurance policy. I like it.
And Christian's first draw is going to form a 1-pin.
Oh, he didn't even lift.
Triplet.
Oh, he knew it was a 1-pin. Kevin's Mopai game is getting strong these days.
Looks like both of the players are going to have fairly slow hands here. Though Kevin has big scoring potential with a 4-5-6 Sanshoku, Tanyao, or potentially Dora 2 if he can use the 9-mon as a pair.
Oh my god, I was so confused for just a second. A little off topic, but I don't know if you saw Claire go over to fix Christian's name tag. I thought it was him
I did see some shaking, yes.
No, I was confused because I thought Christian had a manicure this whole time. Oh, Kevin has some really good shapes here.
Decides to cut the efficiency of the 7-pin to go for this Ipeiko. Doesn't want to give up on the Dora 9-mon just yet. Though if I'm being honest, the 9-mon, unless it pairs up, is not really worth it. Because you lose Tanyao, and that's 1 Han, and the Dora is 1 Han.
And and they...
cut it. Yeah. Now that this better shape has formed, the 3-4 pin, guess he wants to commit to that. Christian gets into Ishanten now.
Oh, very good draw on that 7.
Probably the 9-so to just take the headless.
But then that would give him a Oh, bad weight on the 5-pin, right? Wait, can he call right now?
I think
Is he
so
Ishanten or Tenpai?
he's one away. He's actually choosing to break the one away for the headless one away for a one away that guarantees.
Apologies,
a good
I
weight.
meant
So
anonymous judge.
2-5 so or 6-9 so, but no chance of pinfu. Not that you particularly care. A good weight is a good weight after all.
Oh,
and now
upgrades.
Now I think you have to discard the 9 so. And you say, wait, I'm going to end up on a bad weight if I draw into the Renman first, and the answer to that is you discard the 1 pin and you gain pinfu.
He
Because
cut the
1
7.
pin can be slimmed down to a pair. Yeah, I'm not. I guess he's still focusing in on that Sozu from his previous decision.
I see.
Maybe he doesn't see that. And meanwhile, Kevin is in Ishanten, looking for the 5-so or the 2-5 pin. And there's Tenpai for Christian.
Oh,
probably
there
going to
he
call
goes.
Riichi.
There
Actually,
he goes.
preemptively drops a stick. I'm very confident that the 6 pin will pass.
I like his confidence. A lot of max.
Yeah. Perhaps a bit too confident though. There's 2 9 so discarded.
Kevin's
so
a little
this is
hesitant.
only a weight on the 6 so. And we see 2 in Kevin's hand. If we had kept the 6-7 pin, we'd be Tenpai for pinfu now, and on a much more live weight. But all you need is 1.
Oh wait, you said he's just waiting on the 6-so at this point?
Yeah, I think that Sam's 6th discard is a 9 so, and then Andres' 8th discard is a 9 so as well.
Oh, I see. Ooh.
Yeah, Kevin felt the pressure to fold there with the 4 pin and broke his Ishanten.
Oh. Draws a 3-so.
And goes to drop the 1 chance 3 pin. Well, 3 pin is also Suji, though it's Riichi Suji, so it doesn't mean as much. Oh, and now decisions.
Oh.
This is getting tougher and tougher to push.
Did he draw the 4th 3-mon? Oh, yes, he
I
did.
think he drew the 2-mon.
I see. Oh, drops a 4.
4-mon. That's half Suji.
Right now, Christian's sitting at a Riichi. Is that a Riichi Dora 1? Is that it?
Yeah, that's Riichi Dora 1. If he gets a sumo and hits an Ura, he can get to Mangan. Oh, there's the call into Tenpai. 2-5 so.
Oh, Andres calling as well.
Yep, and drops the Genbutsu 4 pin. We're expecting at least 2 people Tenpai. Maybe even 3 if that put Andres in Tenpai. And Sam kind of seems like the odd one out here. A lot of terminal discards, probably just trying to fold.
He has some hard decisions to make. Yeah, he's definitely folding. Someone in chat is saying the 3 pin is back to haunt Kevin.
It is. It's come back twice now.
They're
Now
just lusting for
8-so.
him today, huh?
This 8-so is really, really hard looking to push. So goes for the half Suji 4-so instead, which honestly is not that much safer. And you end up on a worse weight.
Still 10 pi on a 7-so.
Yep. Looking for 7-so. And technically, you do set a Suji trap there. Because...
But if he does call, right? Or if he does see his tile, he doesn't have a Yaku, does he? He cheat on a 7-8-9.
Or I think that might be a 6-7-8.
I see.
And I think specifically because you got the chi on the 6, 7, 8 that I would find the 8 so a little less dangerous than normal. I think the 7 so came out earlier. Oh, there's the run.
2000.
Looks like that's gonna be, yeah, Tanya Dora 1. Looks like the weight was 2 pin, 5 pin. It got the home, but that doesn't sting as much.
It's quite a relief to see it not sting for just a little bit.
Yep.
I was kind of on the edge of my seat.
It does bring Andres a lot closer, though. Andres is currently in second with 28,200. First place with 36,200 is Christian. Then we have Sam in third with 23,100. And Kevin with 12,500 did still manage to get quite a bit ways up from the initial, what was it, like almost 3,000 at one point? It now starts with this strong 7-pin discard, probably aiming for a Honitsu or Chinitsu and Sozu with the Dora themed at 5 so. Oh, there's the 3-pin.
Oh! I can't get over the 3-pin this
game. in the Eric Carhan book of plays, and I've said this several times now, if I have a Ryanman in another suit, I'm not going to be committing to a Chinitsu just so fast. And I think one of the sad things here would be a 9-pin draw, and there it is. You missed the 7, 8, 9 Sanshoku chance.
Oh.
But if Kevin does manage to draw a few more Sozu, you know, it's a very realistic full flush for a Hanuman. Even a Baimon if it ends up being close and he sumos.
Looks like Christian here is deciding to fold his 2-1 pin.
Yeah, Christian has a block overflow. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks. And so he's going to drop the weakest of them, which the 3-pin overlaps with, and he sees a 3-pin on the second turn. So going for efficiency, and he can either open up for the south, or he can drop the south and go for a Tanya Dora 2.
Oh.
3-man.
3-man.
Yeah, so Kevin's actually going back towards efficiency now, keeping the 3 mana. Now that 6-0 is a little bit stuck as a pair. And another 3 mana. So Kevin has managed to make it into one away for Riichi Dora 1. Or potentially able to shift over to a Sozu Itsu if he draws the 1 or 2 so.
I feel like Itsu is one of those things that you probably shouldn't push for, but it's really nice to have if you win with it.
Yeah, it's nice as an option. Oh, there's the south.
There it is. Double none. Double none Dora 1. Double Dora 2. Easy mangan.
Christian deciding now, push for full efficiency or keep the 1-pin, which is safe to 2 players. Keeps the 1-pin. You kind of lose the option to pawn the 2-so or the 6-mon, which is a little bit painful. But you might figure that the 6-mon is unlikely to come out anyway, and the 2-so is Dora Suji. So getting later into the hand, especially with Sozu looking as expensive as they are, you maybe don't expect it to be pawnable anyways.
Oh.
And there's Ishan 10.
There's he pushing.
Probably just the 1-pin here. There's another 7-pin for Kevin.
If he manages to finish his Manzu shape, he's in really good shape with the sort of Suji trap with all those 9-pin drops.
Yeah, the Pinto suit definitely looks really cheap on the table. You see all of them discarded by Kevin. You figure Kevin will drop another one if he's pushing.
Oh, there's Tenpai.
Gonna drop the 6-mon, take the Suji trap?
6?
I mean, you've also discarded it before, so it does show that you discarded a pair, but that's no insurance. Ooh, Kevin's gonna avoid it. Could have dropped the 3-mon there to accept the 2-mon, but decides to keep that pair around, probably once again for the Itsu upgrade. So there's 2 3-mon left.
This is gonna be a tricky one.
And once again, this is the kind of calls you want to have for a Mangan. Only 2 calls. You don't want to overextend to 3 if you can avoid it. It's not giving away too much, but everyone is wary either way.
Oh, drops the 5-pin.
Yeah, Kevin's going to be in trouble if he draws the 4-mon, but now has decided to junk the 8-mon and commit to this con 6-mon, a middle tile 6-mon wait.
Oh, is he gonna con?
Yeah, was about to discard
ABK,
it,
baby! ABK! And
yeah,
he goes
for
for
the
it!
con. After seeing, oh, an extra Dora. Still just a Mangan, but the intimidation factor.
But he upgrades his weight just a little bit. Do you think he's gonna go for it?
The Tuso is unfortunately dead. So I think he'll probably stick with the 3-mon.
Ah, there he is.
You saw Andres take a chi of the 7, 8, 9-mon, but you're not necessarily worried about him just yet.
Oh,
but he was Tenpai after all. It looks like an Itsu. Also waiting on the 3-mon. That'll be Itsudora 1,000 all. Christian's gonna get some change.
Looks like Christian has... Is that a honeymoon?
It's double non.
Double
Dora
non.
3.
Oh.
So he'd still need to find another door or something else to make it into a honeymoon. But now things are looking really close. Andres, with 1 home on the table in South 2, has brought it close at 31,200 to Christian's 35,200. And honestly, Sam isn't out of it either. He has 22,100. All it takes is 1 Mangan.
I can't see the hands too well from here.
It looks like Christian's hand is pretty disjointed at the moment. The door is the 7, so he doesn't have any of those, so he can attach the 7 to the hand with the 6-0. Draws another 1-mon, through an uncle. Kevin, on the other hand, has much of the same, to be honest. A bunch of kind of mediocre shapes. Looking for like the 3-pin, the 3-so. Still needs to form another block somewhere else.
Oof. Akadora.
Yeah, 2 door in that hand now. Well, as long as you can rotate off of that 1-2 pin shape, or you can draw it yourself, you're good to go. Now another pair for Christian.
Does he have a chance to go for Sun Uncle right now?
Technically, yeah, he does. He's currently 3 away.
Imagine if he goes for Su Uncle. Oof.
That would be quite a hand to see. Doesn't look...
Oh, wait, he
least...
drew from the wrong wall.
Oh, he
okay.
put it back.
Okay.
Alright. A little bit of nerves.
It's okay. At least he's still in the lead.
Now, one of Kevin's 3 pins comes out, so I imagine he draws anything even remotely better, he'll junk the 1-2 pin. And now another one. Oh my goodness, the 3 pin again!
Oh!
I forgot.
Does it come back? Does it come back? He draws a 9.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, he gave up his chance for 7, 8, 9 Sanshoku.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that might have been the place to discard the 1-2 pin. Now that you see 2 of the 3-pin out. But, you know, maybe he's hoping out for the 3-pin. Maybe he thinks, you know, this time it will come back. I have to trust in it.
And
Andres says, I don't care. I'm just going to pull Riichi. And Christian is right out with that 3-so. Technically hasn't folded entirely. If the 3-so comes out one more time, he might be able to push the 1-so twice and even go towards a Manzu Chinitsu. Thinking about a call here. Unfortunately, that 7-so is the Dora. It'd be a nasty push into the dealer. It's definitely one of the ways you can easily lose first place, and decides to pass on it. Still shoving the 1-so anyways, though. Yes, he's trusting in a concept that we call Sotogawa, which means that tiles outside of early middle tile discards are safer. But here, the 3-so isn't super early. It's on turn 6, so it could have very easily been dropped in advance. And now
looks like Kevin's deciding to push.
Yeah, Kevin is in, I can't see the other tiles, 2 Shanten currently. And Kevin has those 2 Dora. Oh, another Manzu draw.
He's in a tough spot. He could cut the 6-pin, right? Oh, yep.
Yeah, it's getting more and more dangerous the further you go on, and it's going to culminate in that 7-so Dora. I really don't think we should be dropping this, to be honest. Into a dealer Riichi on turn 8. There's also a concept, it's not super accurate, called Ida Yonken, where the player has discards that kind of hug the outside of a double-sided weight. So if you see the 3-so and the 8-so in Andres' discards, that suggests a 4-7 weight.
He's tenpai on the 7-man.
Yeah, would only have to push the Sushi 2-pin also, and you see 3 of the 1-pin, so it doesn't look terrible. You do have Dora 2. You need to get back in this game somehow.
Oh, and he's not calling yet.
Yeah, Ipeiko Dora 2. You can still get a Sumo Mangan. The problem is there's not really any weight upgrades here. You can draw the 5-so and go for
a Tanki?
A Tanyao Tanki. You drop the 9-mon.
None.
9-so is safe.
Looks like South hasn't shown itself on the board yet.
Yeah, a little spooky. And now there's 2-so. But you see all of the 3-so, and you see 3 of the 2-so, so it should be 100% safe. I was actually going to fold on it, though. Going for, maybe, once again, this could be a move looking for more upgrades. You draw a 2-5-8-so, or 5-mon, or 6-mon, or 7-mon back into Tenpai. I think you also draw 1-so into Tenpai. I don't know, that's going to hurt my brain if I look at it for too long. Oh, well, he has to figure it out now. One so is safe, though. Yeah, this is actually a con 3-so weight.
3-so weight?
Yeah, or Ipeiko. But you see all of them, so it's a dead weight. And the 1-so is safe, so he tosses it back. Or is it 3-6? No, just 3. Just 3.
Ooh,
and now 7-10. And starts folding Genbutsu. Well, looks like everyone has at least 2 discards left. Christian has 3. And now he's managed to work something together with that Dora, but the 8-so is safe. The South is live. It's going back and forth almost as if he hears us. Actually, the South is once dropped, but it hasn't come out again, which is very unusual for this late in the hand. Right? The times where that happens, it's either the person's waiting on it, or everyone is too chicken to push it, and Sam like has 1 or 2 of them himself. Ah, there's the south. A little bit of a license to push. But with only one draw left, it is impossible to find Tempai as Christian. So just gonna play it safe, probably with the 9 pin.
Oh, and we're down to the final draw.
Yeah. Christian realizes that, decides not to take this G, drops the 9 pin, and it's gonna be a draw.
And everyone
Andres
waiting on the 4-7, so
yeah,
greedy
so
wait
if
on
Christian,
the Dora.
Christian had ended up pushing that and pushed the Ida Yonken 7, so that would have dealt in to a very nasty hand. Looks like that would have been Riichi Dora too, with a chance for a Mangan plus the repeats. So now there is 4,000 in the middle. That's 2 repeats and 1 home buff. Oh, sorry, 1 Riichi.
Looks like the Dora indicator is a 3 pin. Or is indicating a 3 pin.
I don't see that in Kevin's hand. Look at Christian's hand, doesn't have one either. Christian's hand is actually quite disjointed.
Kokushi?
I guess not with this East disc card. Christian still does have good shapes in Manzu. Excellent draw of the 6 mon to fill in there. Just going for the fast repeat. You draw the 3 pin, you're looking at Tanyao or Yakuhai for a very fast hand. Kevin's hand is a little more clunky. It doesn't look like there's an opportunity to open up with it. And he has 3 bad shapes. Once again, reliance on that 3 pin, which happens to be the Dora, just keeps on happening. Crazy.
As much as we've memed about it, I kind of forgot that the 3 pin is the kind of loving him this game.
It's a love-hate relationship. Draw of the 5 mon is going to allow Christian to open up those Manzu shapes. And now Sam is going to take the pawn of the Chun, I think it is. That kind of far corner is very conveniently out of focus. Leaves a bit of mystery. And that's going to be a 6-7-8 chi, I think, from Sam. Sam looking to stop Andres from having another dealership here, wants to collect the 3,000 points plus the Riichi stick. Kevin's probably going to go with the 9 mon here. That's Yishonten.
Would he be forced to drop to that Akadora?
Yeah, unless he can draw something around it soon. The hand right now is going to be Riichi Ipeiko Dora 1, since you have to have the 3 pin to complete it. But I believe there's a 2 mon in the discards. It's actually going to break Yishanten there to play the safe 1 pin, and Sam's going to sumo the 7 pin.
Oh,
and has
Sam
2 Dora.
going with a fast...
3,000.
Is it Chun Dora 2, 1k, 2k, plus 1,000 extra each, so it's 2k, 3k. And now it looks like there's 3 people very close to 36, a very close battle at the top. And we go into Christian's second dealership. South 3, Dora's the west. Christian has one of those.
Oh, does Sam have the other 2?
In our coaching, I told Christian, think about ways you can use the Dora, even if it's early on and it's a bad Dora. We might see an 8-so discard.
You see Kevin with two East and... Ooh!
Very good, Christian. You're realizing. Yes, just like we trained.
Did a good job with that one.
If you draw the West yourself, it's a powerful hand. But we'll probably see it come out very soon. Because you draw anything around the 4-so, you're incentivized to drop the West.
He has potential to go for a Honitsu as well.
Yeah,
potential.
I think it's difficult just because you have the 5, 6, 7 pin. Okay, now you can drop the West. It's come out once.
Man.
I wouldn't con just yet. Oh, maybe focusing in on that Honitsu. You are technically Ishanten now, but the shapes aren't too great. You're looking for 7 mon or 1/2 mon. One of the nice things about keeping the 4-so is there's some worlds where you pair up to it, or you get like a 5-so or a 3-so, and then you can con the 8 mon. And this you should definitely keep because the 4, 5, 6, 7 pin shape is very strong. You still want improvements for that penchant, but you know, holds the course, is staying true to the doctrine of keeping the door until you absolutely can't use it anymore.
Looks like Sam doesn't have it.
And you know, with this hand, I missed it, but you can get Tenpai on the west as well.
Oh, he can. Would that be... Let me see. Would that be a Tonki weight on the west?
It would have
to,
if you draw the 7 mon,
drop the
it will
1.
be a Tonki on the west.
Yeah. Okay.
So you can also take the 1/2 mon weight instead. But if you draw the west, then you'll be waiting on the 7 mon. Unfortunate backfire of that 2, 3, 4 there for Christian.
Little unfortunate.
And
Ooh!
Tenpai.
Oh, Tenpai. Would that be a 7/9 mon weight?
In this case, it would be just 7 mon because the 8 mon is a triplet plus an 8/9 mon, and you already have a pair.
Oh, he's
actually
7/9.
Yeah, doesn't want it. Still wants to draw that west, go for Sanan, go con the 8 mon. A lot of exciting options here. I feel like if that's your intention, though, you can maybe even cut the 9 mon way earlier and keep one of those middle tiles. Now 1-so. Christian does have the option to con now and hope to stick something to the 1-so or draw another west. But it looks like he's going to hold back until he draws a better middle tile. You're very excited as part of the Haku.
He definitely suspected something going on with it. I love it.
Yeah, it's a bit weird. And the first 3 rows of discards, only the Hatsu has come out.
Oh, she's in the call.
Pawn.
What does he have here? Tanya?
Oh, it's the Honitsu you were talking about.
Ooh.
Oh, very spicy.
Okay.
Oh, but then the second west comes out. Now it's looking a bit...
no. He could still go for Tanya, can't he?
It's a 1 mon pawn, so I don't think so. He can go for Tanya and he can Chombo, but... I don't want that to happen.
I do.
I have special interest in Christian. So yeah, I guess we're going to see the 5, 6 pin discards as soon as more Monzu is drawn. A little bit sad to see that 9 mon in the discards then if this was your choice. But you could also recover towards a Toy Toy.
I was thinking the same. If he draws the 5.
Oh, that's painful.
Oh,
but the west is safe.
Just cut it. Just cut it. Ooh.
There's that 1-drop Haku, which came out pretty late. Now, I don't think Andres is likely to have a 7 pairs here, just because he's discarded 3 9-so now. I doubt he'd keep the 9-so to Tenpai if he was looking for Tonki. And then Sam drops the Haku, so that's safe.
Oh,
but the 6 pin is too. And the Haku, you know, is safe against 2 players, so this is both good defensively and also good for Honitsu technically.
You can go for Chinitsu.
Yeah, Chinitsu as well. If you can pass the 5 pin, that is. 5 pin is still kind of live.
Yeah.
And the scores are so close right now that dealing in could put you in a position going into all last where you're in a lot of trouble. There is one away for Kevin. Or no, that's Tenpai actually. Looking just for the tune. Can't win on the 8-pin. That would have no Yaku.
At this point, it would be a little weird to be. The tune seems very live, so I don't know if anyone's gonna drop it.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like a tile that's easy to pass.
Ooh,
there's one away.
There it is. There it is. Ishan Tenan Chinitsu. Oh, he's gonna go for it. Ah! Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Sumo on the
Kevin's gonna draw the
tune.
You don't need someone to give it to you if you can just draw it yourself. So that's gonna be 500. No, it's gonna be 700, 1300.
Look at you knowing you're scoring live.
Yep.
I wish I was faster at it, but we'll get there someday.
Someday we'll get there.
Christian looking for the big change again. I think Christian can just pay with 1,500 and be fine, but perhaps trying to get a monopoly on the blue sticks. After all, no one can have Riichi if they don't have a blue stick.
It looks like we're entering all last with a very tight game. 28-4 to Sam, 28-5 to Andres, 30,900 to Christian, and 12,200 to Kevin.
Yeah.
And if this goes anything like our scrims, Kevin's probably gonna try to do as much as he can to get up to first.
Absolutely. You want to aim for first. You have no incentive to settle for third place in this case because everyone is near first place. You just go as far and as fast as you can. Unfortunately, Kevin's last hand honestly didn't really help him a lot. It's not a whole lot of points without Homba on the table, but he did move it ahead into his dealership. Door is the Haku. Looks like Christian has one of those.
The East discard backfire. It does look like he has two South tiles there, so he can easily call and throw a Honba on the table.
Kind of surprised that East came out on the first turn instead of Hatsu, because East will be much safer later on. Everyone else is going to be zooming towards Tenpai here. You see Christian draws the 2-pin, immediately does the draw on turn 2 because he's 1 away now, looking for the 3-mon or the 6, so it's basically whoever wins this next hand takes first place. Oh, unless you're...
Oh, there goes Andres.
Oh. A little bit of lag there on my end. Christian opting to keep the safer 9-pin. And Andres, honestly, probably has a very good shot at first here, having already called the West. It's going to lock Sam down a little, because if Sam wants to progress, he's going to have to drop, you know, those unnecessary tiles and potentially feed Andres.
It's games like this that's kind of scary. It's like one hand, well, like one Han can get you to like, it's like the fine line between loss and victory.
Yeah, I mean, you're getting second, you're only getting +10. You get first, you get +50 total, including the Oka.
Andres with a second call.
Oh.
He has to be Tenpai at this point, right?
Yeah, if he's not Tenpai, is he maybe going for a Sozu Honitsu and being greedy?
Oh, the third East.
Keeps it as a safe tile for now. It's currently 2 away. Tenpai payments are also going to be really important here. One interesting thing to consider is whether Christian would call the 4-pin and drop the 9-pin looking for a Tanyao shift so that he can call.
It looks like it.
Well, 1 away for now. Slightly better 1 away. Can now get the 3-pin and the 2-mon into Tenpai. And now, if Christian draws anything around that Manzu, or calls the 5-mon or the 6-mon, then can go for an easy Tanyao. Oh, there's Tenpai.
There it is. Is he gonna?
I think you just have to call Riichi here.
You have to, right?
It's there's not much else you can do.
I'll wait on the 6. So, I love it when the table calls Riichi. Just a little off-topic thing.
If you Dama here and limit yourself to a sumo while Andres is already 2 calls open, you're probably going to end in second place anyway. In
this situation, would you open? Probably not if the weight is that bad, right?
Yeah, since the white is bad, and I'm hoping to just end the game as fast as possible, I want to maximize my win rate by being able to run. Because at that point, if you open Riichi, you're basically just doing a Dama, right? Because no one can deal into. They're not allowed to. Unless they want to play Yakumen, but
I don't think anyone in this league wants to do that.
If they were in a position to drop the 6-0, they would do it if it wasn't open Riichi.
Is he Tenpai? Is Kevin Tenpai? No.
No, still one away. Strong push of the 9, so it looks like...
Is he going to call it?
If he calls, he drops the 3-pin into Tenpai.
And waits on the 4-0.
Doesn't have much of a choice. 3-pin might deal into Andres.
Oh! Moment of truth.
But what choice do you have here? You're going to make the call. You can do...
Oh, and
it's
it doesn't deal
chance,
in.
So... Ooh, breathe a sigh of relief there for now. So now Kevin is waiting on the 4, so Christian on the 6, so Andres is probably Tenpai having pushed the 9, so...
Sam doesn't have a choice but to fold here, right? But he's going up against 3 people who are most likely in Tenpai.
Sam probably figures if he deals into Kevin, it's not a huge hand. So he can afford that. If he deals into Christian, the game's over. Sam is in 3rd place. But Sam is also in a position where he can fight.
Oh, 6-pin
because he's so close to 1st place. And like we're saying, 1st place is so important for the scores. So, there's a Kevin's win. A very excited hop of the hand. He's going to pick up the south only for 1,500. Plus, he gets Christian's stick. So that'll increase the gap between Christian and Andres by 500.
Oh my god!
Sam's actually going to creep closer to 1st place.
Yeah.
Sam can win any hand now. And there's 1,500 point home bus, so any of the top 3 players can win any hand and be in 1st, I think.
Oh, this is so tense.
Let me think.
Let's see.
27 to 28, so it'd be 29-5. Actually, Andres would need to be getting a direct hit on Christian for 1 Han or a sumo in order to do it, but... Or would that even be enough?
It should be, alright.
1,100 plus... Oh yeah, because of the Honda.
Factoring the Honda, yeah.
But a run off of Sam or Kevin would not be enough unless it's 2 Han or higher, or if he gets 1 Han 40... sorry, 1 Han 50 or higher, I think. Or no, I think he basically has to get 2 Han. Because if he gets 2,500, that puts him at 29.5. So he'd need 400 more than that. Okay, no, yeah, 50 Fu 1 Han will do it. And he's going to call the south, drop the door 7 so.
Oof. He's going for a cheap hand. Well, not with the Honda.
Yep.
Cheap hand would be the wrong word.
Pretty much anything will do it here.
And correct me if I'm wrong, there's one more Hanchan after this, right?
There should be one more after this. Not sure what this pause is. I think it's Christian's turn. I don't know if he realizes it yet, or if he's going to the bathroom or something.
Oh, he didn't realize that was his turn.
Yeah, I don't think he realizes that the 7 so was discarded.
He might have just been like looking at his hand or something. Who knows?
Ooh, Kevin draws the red 5 mon. Currently 1 away, looking for the 2-pin or the 8 mon.
Oh, they're all center weights. No. Oh.
Has second thoughts.
The 7-pin there.
Not worth dropping it just yet. You can draw the 8-pin. You can draw the 6-pin and get a 3-sided weight. A lot of good options. 9 mon. East. We're dropping the pair here.
Interesting.
Oh, unfortunately, I think this is just a step backwards for Christian. Maybe the thought is to convert it into a Tanya and start calling. Actually, when I look at it again, Christian's hand isn't that great to begin with, so could just be high rolling it a bit for better shapes. And Kevin has made several improvements now.
His hand's
Looking to
looking a
draw
lot better now.
Yeah, 2-5-8 mon will put him into Tenpai. He can get an E-Peiko on the 5 mon. And it's going to be a Tanyao shift after all. Geez, the 5-so drops the 4-so. Doesn't want to give up the Dora. So that's a Dora 2-hand. Not that Christian cares. Christian wins anything here and takes first. And a strong shove of the 3-pin from Sam. He's fighting too. Probably another chi from Christian. Four, 5, 6 mon chi, dropping 9 mon. Oh wow, this is Rian-Peiko 1 away for Kevin.
Ooh, I haven't seen a Rian-Peiko in real life, like ever. I'm excited. It's looking good.
Yeah, 4-pin or 5 mon gives the Rian-Peiko, 2 mon gives Tenpai, and so does 7 mon. Now Christian looking to form one more block. Wants to draw around that 4 mon probably. Oh, this is an 8 mon draw. Monzu on the board look very expensive from the other players. That 8 mon does not feel like something that's easy to push, but Kevin doesn't have much of a choice here.
His other option is to drop the pair of the 1-so, right? And just like pray he picks everything
or
else
something,
up.
maybe 4-pin, trying to rely on the fact that it's 1 chance on the 3-pin side and it's blocked off below by the 5-pin, but...
Drops the 8. Oh.
And it gets pawned. Not a run, though. And there's an 8-pin drop. Now, after a call, if you suspect that someone's in Tenpai, they normally end up dropping a tile that's related to their weight. So if we're using that theory, it's probably a 6-9 pin weight. If Andres is on a Rianmen and he is Tenpai.
Oh. Is that the 1-so he just picked up?
I think it's a Monzu. I can't see. Oh, the 1 mon.
Drops the 5-pin.
He's going to draw the 5-pin. I think it's too late to be working around other players here, though. I know it looks dangerous, but I don't know what the hope is here. Maybe someone else gets round for a massive hand of bulls underneath you, but that seems a little unrealistic, unfortunately. And Christian, in the meantime, I completely missed, is Ishanten now, looking for the 5-pin, 7-pin, or 2-5 mon.
Does that put Kevin at Tenpai?
That is not Tenpai yet. He missed the Rian-Peiko Tenpai because he didn't want to push the 7 mon and 1 mon, but he has a very wide Ishanten now. Unfortunately, that 7 mon is probably not going to connect to anything useful because the 8 mons are gone. And you have 2 5 mon in hand.
Oh, an unfortunate draw.
It feels dangerous. I think you have to drop it though. The 5-so you know is safe against Andres because he dropped the red 5. Even if he didn't drop the red 5, he dropped the Dora super early.
6-so seems to be safe.
Still looking out for that. Still looking out for that 6-9 pin. Christian draws a Chun. Chun is safe. Christian, at the very least, just wants to get Tenpai here. Doesn't want to lose first place because of no 10 payments. Oh, there's Tenpai.
Oh, there it is.
That's a 2-5-8 mon weight. If you drop the 1 mon and Riichi.
Is there any...
Kevin just has to take it.
I agree.
The Dama here is
Would
not
he
going to
open
accomplish
Riichi?
very much. Oh,
and a 3
he's
side
in Furry 10.
Oh.
If you think that will make people fold, then no. But I think he's going to take the Dama. Actually, the Dama's fine. When I first said that he should take the Riichi, I forgot about the 8 mon pawn. So honestly, the Riichi isn't terrible when you're this far down.
Oh,
there's the
Andres with the
Chuso.
sumo.
Looks like Andres had a 9-pin Chuso Shabo instead. So didn't have that Ryanman I was talking about, but did have the 9-pin, which was near the 8-pin that he discarded after the pawn into Tenpai. And that's going to take first place.
Andres closing out. Leaves Sam in third place?
I believe it does.
Oh, amazing.
Wow.
I'll take it.
Yeah, so
Alright,
he's
I'm
going
on-
to come out by
I'm verifying
500
all the
points there.
points.
He
So
needed
for
that
Andres,
sumo.
It's 29.6.
Otherwise, it's not enough.
For Krillum, it's 29.1.
Yep.
For Kevin, it's 13.7.
And that's going to end our
And
first
for
game.
Samuel
So,
D, it's
as Claire's
26.
saying in the background now, first place is Andres from Team Peregrine Fal-KANs
Mad
with
close. Oh my
29,600.
God.
Second place is Christian from Team Queens Triad with 29,100. In third place, Sam from Rinshan Kaibros with 27,600, very close at the top. And then last but not least, Kevin with 13,700 from Team Yakumen.
Kevin, yeah, there was actually 2 games you had that were 42.
Wow, that was a really tight game.
Yeah, up until the last second, it was anyone's game, and it was just trading those homba back and forth.
Okay,
Kevin managed to crawl back out of the hole a little bit at some point, but wasn't able to keep up with the other three.
Is there going to be a short intermission in between games?
I believe there will be a short break, and here we go with the Be Right
There's
Back. So
the Be
I
Right
will
Back.
be right back as well.
All right,
I'm going to grab some water, freshen up a bit, and we'll see you again in a few minutes for game 2.
I'll say some final regards. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. I hope everyone's enjoying the game. Holy crap, these games are so tense.
Well, because I had to.
Well,
I had a
players are
9
doing very
on
well,
or a 5,
and
so
we'll catch you soon. Thank you for tuning in. Enjoy the rest.
Yeah, don't run away back. Don't run away just yet. I think it's like a 10 or a 15-minute break, something like that.
All right, I'm just gonna mute all the audio, cut everything.
And that only happened because
All
of
right.
Be back.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I was-
you just naturally accumulate.
I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
we're back.
My bad! Oh my god.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It turns out the break was a lot shorter than we thought.
Sorry, producer, ma'am. What is
Let's
this?
move it back to
Oh, did we rotate?
yes, we did rotate. Turn it back on so everyone can see the skill issue sticker.
I did.
So we can plug our store.
Yes. Sorry. I was in...
You must have been Yakumen Tenpai or something.
I just having a good time.
Are we unmuted?
But my blood pressure is very
Yeah.
low, so they couldn't
Where-
give me any medicine.
All right, hello guys.
They're
Welcome
like,
back
whatever,
to
your heart's
the
just gonna go
second
fast.
Hanchan
It's like,
of
that's okay,
today's
I
Nomi
guess.
League live session.
Sounds
Just
good.
live
As you
with
can
it,
see,
alright.
people
I'll
are
just live
passing
with it.
around the skill issue
It's
sticker
probably-
with
That's
the
good, you can eat
Yakumen
all the salt
art.
you want.
Yeah,
You can
I
find
know,
that
it's
and
quite lucky
other
that I have
wonderful items
hereditary,
over at our online
low blood
store,
pressure, so that
And she does
richinomi.com.
put salt on everything.
Oh, yeah, you know, it's
We have a
salt.
lot of stuff from our local artist, Christine, who has done a wonderful job on lanyards, keychains, stickers, and the likes. And we're looking to expand that stuff in the near future, so keep an eye out.
Pizza's very salty.
In the meantime, we have had a bit of a rotation of the players. For now, we're going to see Kevin and Andres instead.
You're gonna be that person.
It looks like the first dealer is going to be... Actually, I can't tell, but I'm going to imagine that it is Sam, given that he has the dealer
Sam is the dealer?
light lit up in front of him.
Sorry.
I randomized it. It changed the seating, but I put you first on the list, so.
Alright.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, Mahjong.
Looks like Sam's the first dealer again. Did
Yeah,
the camera angle
we're-
shift, or was that just me? Oh, is it so we could see the tiles better?
I believe so.
Okay.
I can see the Monzu a little better now. All right, Dora is the 8 pin. Everyone's starting on even ground again. Kevin has the June pair and can probably work this into a Manzu Honitsu, but hold the front door, as Claire would say. There's a pair of the Chun and the Haku and a single Hatsu in that hand.
Oh, and he's going for it. Oh,
Yeah, we
he
could see-
has Shosangen potential
Yeah,
too.
at the very least, Shosangen.
Woo!
There is a Hatsu in Andres' hand. He's going to hold on to it for now. Andres' hand is actually quite powerful here, too. He's looking at being able to have a Riichi Dora 2, maybe a Pinfu if he draws the 8 in first, maybe even shifting into a Pinzu Itsu with some perfect draws. And Kevin continues down the path for that Honitsu. Would have to get rid of the Dora, but... Oh, there's the Hatsu pawn, though. Sam's
Oh
gonna take it.
no. Shosangen
Kevin.
dead.
Yeah, it's dead.
Unfortunate, but that's
Rip.
okay. Let's go,
So
Sam. You can't
fast.
give him a hand like that.
You know, at least it's better now instead of later when you've done all this work to force it and then you're like, damn, it's gone.
Yeah, yeah.
I've thrown away my whole family for this. Oh, it looks like Andres did draw 2 pins, so does have those shifts over to Itsu.
6, 7.
And now a 7, so that's 1 away from Itsu.
Oh.
Is actually going to pre-commit to it with the 7, so sorry, the 6-0 discard. I'm of the opinion that I would normally get rid of the 8-mon first
Mm.
and keep options open for a Pinfu. Should I draw into a pair around the 7-9 pin? But like this, you're guaranteed at least a chance at E2 plus the Dora 2. So it's really not a bad move. The one thing you do have to be careful of is the fact that Kevin has called twice now, probably Tenpai or Ishanten, and your own discards is like 4-so, 6-so, 7-8 mon. It's looking like it's going to be hard to get Pinzu if you end up waiting on it.
It looks like Sam is chasing right behind him.
Yeah, that's, I believe, a 4-5-6 chi or a 3-4-5 chi with the red 5, so dealer has at least 2 Han.
It's not even the second row yet. Sam's already
Yeah.
potentially Tenpai.
And Sam is one of those players who, when he calls early like this, he tends to have a good hand. I wouldn't be
Oh.
surprised if there was another Dora in there or a good weight or some combination of the two.
Dora-san. Sumo Sam, no.
Kevin is looking for a sticky tile here. He's draw the 8-mon. Can't use that. Yeah, Andres draws his 5-mon. Out it goes.
He's been on Isha and 10 for quite a while now, huh?
Yeah. Looks like Christian is maybe trying some kind of evasive action here. Has gotten rid of 2 1-mons now. Perhaps, if his own hand isn't good enough, he's trying to stop the dealer from progressing more. There's a slightly better one away for Andres.
Just reading off the chat, do you think it would have been worth it for Kevin to go for Honitsu since he drew the 6-mon? Since he drew the 6-mon?
The difficult part will be discarding the Dora later in the hand if you go for
I
the Honitsu,
see.
but you can leave it open as an option. If you keep the 6-mon and drop the 4-pin, for example, you have options for both. That way, if you pick up another Dora, you have equivalent value. Because 2 Han open Honitsu or 2 Dora is the same. The 6-mon is really good though to have because with the 5-6-6-7 you can call into Tenpai as well in a lot of ways. Sam has been doing Atsumogiri for a few turns now. Don't know if that means he's Tenpai or if he's still 1 away.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's definitely trying to greet the Dora.
Yeah, tries to greet the Dora. Doesn't want to give it up at this point. Worst case scenario, you deal into like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 18,000 if Sam has another red 5 plus Dora Shabo.
Apologies. What's a Shabo again?
Shabo would be a double pair weight. Where you have like 2, for example, if you have 2 reds and 2 whites, that would be a Shabo, or some people might call it a Shampon. All right, 4-pin is going to pass. Yeah, Andres is going to take that opportunity to Sakigiri it. That means he drops it in advance while he knows it's safe. That way, later on, if someone ends up waiting on it, for example, if Christian got Tenpai who's waiting on it earlier, and Andres dropped it, it might have dealt in. Oh, but it doesn't matter.
And he Tsumos.
And he did end up having that 1 extra Dora after all, so that's going to be 2,000 all. That'll be Hatsudora too.
Woo!
Very nice start as dealer. Even though Sam is on a different team for me, as a fellow IRL meetup manager and an Astoria citizen, I do have to root for him a little bit.
I kind of feel bad when we were talking about superlatives and everyone was saying he's the most, like, the unluckiest Mahjong player.
It's true though, you know, just because you're a really good player doesn't mean that you have to be lucky. It's unfortunate sometimes.
Oh.
You know, it's called beginner's luck for a reason, not experienced player's luck. It's almost like in losing your innocence and learning strategy, the luck just flows out of you to other people. It's very strange how that happens. Scientifically, people tend to mark beginner's luck up to more high variance plays, which kind of creates more opportunities for strange things to happen. Yeah, there's a whole really interesting theory about it. Either way, Kevin's unfortunately going to start with the backfire of Hatsu. Yeah. I think it's become a little clearer now. The door is the 7-pin. Doesn't look like Andres has a super fast hand, but he just did build critical shape and got a Dora to boot. And another fantastic draw for Kevin is going to put him in 2 away. Super wide 2 away. Anything around the 3-6-mon, the 4-so, or the 3-pin is going to put him 1 away in probably good shapes. The very best thing Kevin could get is probably a draw of the 5-mon, which gives him a chance at Itsu, or draws around the 2-3-3-4 pin for a chance at Ipeiko.
Oh, and he draws a 6-so.
Not the best, but You know, with a Honba on the table, you're probably willing to accept it.
Mm.
And he can still tend towards a Tanya out here. There's even some places where you can get an upgrade to a 2-3-4 Sanchoku if you draw the 2 or the 3 so.
Oh, yes.
And end up dropping the 3 pin later. And you can have this really nice 3-sided weight on 1-3-4 mon. So his hand is still plenty flexible despite drawing this bad shape. Now Andres is stepping closer to Tenpai. He is 2 away, could get an Ipeiko with Dora 2 in the upper Pinzu. Or could draw around that 7 so and go for a Pinfu if he can get the 3 so as well. Kevin draws an 8 so. But it definitely is an improvement.
Oh.
It goes for the 3 pin, yeah.
There
now that you have a shape that can fill on 2 sides plus a 3-sided weight with the 1-3-4 mon weight, you're probably happy to give up the 3 pin, and you can still shift over to a 2-3-4 Sanchoku if you draw the 2 so. Oh, a slight backfire.
Ooh.
But honestly, the efficiency is the same.
Yeah.
You lose out on the Ipeiko chance and the guaranteed good weight, but it's not the worst.
Oh no!
It's the 3
pin!
It's continuing throughout games.
They haven't forgotten. He's forgotten them. They haven't forgotten him.
Oh man. Well, Andres is now 1 away.
Ishan 10. Waiting on the... What is it? It looks like a 6-so, 9-so? 6-so, 9-so to send him into Ishan 10? Maybe even the 6 pin?
Also, yeah,
6 pin
6 pin,
2-so?
3, yeah, and 3 so.
Also, sorry if I'm talking over you.
No, it's fine. So it's actually really hard to not kind of interfere with each other when it's talking, especially with this kind of weird format where we're both like squinting at the ends. It's very new for both of us. I'm much more used to ARML or kind of like a program where there's a switcher where we go from hand to hand. So this is brand new. Oh wow, gonna take the Dama here. Oh no, that's not Tenpai, never mind. But Kevin is in a wide headless Ishan 10. He can accept the 1, 3, 4, 5, 8 mon and 4, 5, 6 so into Tenpai. Oh, but Sam into Tenpai first. Discards the safe towel Haku and calls Reach.
Oof.
And that's gonna prompt a 3 mon Genbutsu out of Kevin's hand. Still Ishan 10, but a little bit weaker now.
Andres now has the opportunity to go for an Ipeiko there. Now that he drew the 7.
If he thinks he can discard the 9 pin, goes for the 4 so. The 4 so is half Suji. There's an early 7 so discard. Still a scary tile, but Andres sees a Mongon, so.
Would you trust a Suji that's that early in the game?
Earlier on, I feel like it tends to be more trustable, but half Suji is not trustable in general
Tenpai?
because it can still deal into the 1-4 so weight. In this case, though, to elaborate, the 4 so was a 1 chance as well because you see 3 of the 2 so's, and it's Suji on the other side, so it wasn't a bad push at all.
I see. Andres tries to chase and deals in.
And it looks like it's going to be a Mongon. I imagine it's Riichi Pin Fudora 2. That looks like it. Plus the repeat.
Oof. Dealer
yeah,
Mangan.
So 13,500.
That's got a sting. It's okay.
And
he can get back. Knowing Andres, I have all the confidence in him to get back to first place.
It's East 1. Wait for it to go to a draw like 4 or 5 more times.
9 Honba on the table like last team.
I mean this. I hope that never happens in one of my games, unless I'm the one winning them. Then it's fine. Otherwise, it's too scary. Big Honda makes things stressful. It really does.
What is the most menacing tile in Mahjong, and why is it the 3-pin?
3-pin is actually my favorite tile.
Oh, is it?
Even though the club stands for 7-pin, my favorite is the 3-pin. I like red 3-pins.
Really? Mine's the 5-so. Don't know why.
Oh, 5-so is a good one. All right, I think the door here is the 1-mon. Oh, something has happened.
Oh.
I believe Andres just accidentally knocked over the last tile in his own wall while discarding that cell.
Oh, I see.
And Kevin takes that pawn, looking to capitalize on this Homba. He is now 2 Shanten.
And
Andres has 4 pairs. And if the 1-mon is Dora, you can see a Chitoi Dora 3.
What would that equate to? A Haneman? Mangan?
Yeah, Mangan, it's a Haneman on its sumo, and if you Riichi, it's a guaranteed Haneman with a chance for a Baimon.
Ah, I see, I see.
But now this 3-pin draw makes it a little bit more difficult. Because now you're incentivized to call the West and just go for a fast hand.
3,000 points on the table. I probably would if I were in his shoes.
Yeah, Chitoi is one of those hands. Yes, it's the shortcut to a lot of value, but there's also someone next to you who has called twice, and Chitoi can't call.
Is he Tenpai?
Progress.
Tenpai? No?
No. Yeah, it's going to be... yeah.
Ooh.
You're right. 8-9 so.
Turn 5, Tenpai.
Yeah, looking at a minimum of 4,000 points here. And now, 5-so, Suji traps the 8-so. And Andres has picked out Titania as well. If you can get a 4-pin and is feeling risky enough to drop the 1-mon.
Oof.
Could change to Titania, but over here, you just take the 1 away. And the reason he's deciding to keep this 5-mon is he wants to get shape upgrades. My only worry is that 7-mon is entirely gone, so the shape upgrades around it actually aren't that great. But the other consideration could be that you want to get the door out of the way now. And then you have the Nakasuji 5-mon, which should be safe against Kevin. And it is. Christian thinking a little while here. You're facing down 2 people who have called Yakuhai now.
Oof.
And shoves the 6-mon, which should be full Suji to Kevin, since the 3-mon is in his discards to the 9-mon passed.
Okay, Kevin, what is it? 4-man.
4-mon. When I see Kevin doing that after his draw, I think that normally he probably didn't sumo.
I would imagine
just
he
thinking
wouldn't.
over it. Oh, another one.
Is it the game of the 4-mans for him?
I suppose so. So Andres had the opportunity to drop the 2-pin there and gain acceptance for the 2-so, which is equivalent acceptance. But the 1-so looks safer.
It looks like Sam is folding.
He could be after 2 7-sos. Well, I'll be honest, I wasn't paying attention to whether those 7-sos came from his hand or not.
Oh,
there's the 8-so.
there it is.
It seems like, yeah, maybe he was trying to fold and he had the 1-chance 8-so, and it was Suji, so he went for it. That'll be 4,000. That's a Nomi, which is 1K plus 2 repeats. And
Just
we
like
finally
that.
escaped.
Yeah.
It seems like there's been this trend recently for these games with lots of repeats early on. The ARML game that I played in last night had 6 repeats to start off with. It transferred 7 and 8 on someone else's dealership. It was crazy.
Christ.
Something is going around in the air. We'll see if Kevin can take advantage of that. Starts with a hand with 2 reds and 1 Dora Tumon.
Wow. One hell of a high pie for him.
Absolutely.
He has a chance to get Sanshoku.
Yeah, he can get a
2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5.
Could get a. I think the 3, 4, 5 for sure. I can't quite see. Yeah, he'll have to draw something to shift over, but that's definitely a possibility. Might even think about moving into Tanya, because you have the pair of the 8-on. You can replace the 1-so pair eventually. Andres decides to keep that 3-on, even though it's technically redundant now, because there are shifts to a 3, 4, 5 Sanshoku for his hand, and he can pick up the Dora Tumon with it.
Oh. Looks like right now he has Riichi Pinfu? Oh,
yeah,
is that the Dora?
It is.
Oh.
And now he's 1 away. So if he draws the best tile, the 4-on, he can have a 3-sided weight going for Riichi Pinfu Dora 1 with a chance for Tanya on the 4 and the 7-on.
Which equates a Mangan.
Yeah, fast Mangan on a good weight.
Does he get it? Does he get it? Ooh. Doesn't look like it.
I'm really excited to see if anyone open Riichi's this game. We didn't see that last game.
I'm excited to see as well.
And now a 4th pair for Kevin.
There's no way he goes for Chitoy, right?
Oh, apparently he is going for Chitoy. He's looking for the Chitoy Dora 4 for Hanemon. He's 2 away. If you're not going for Chitoy, then you probably discard the 1-so pair and go for Tanya, I guess. Which, for Tanya, you can call. But Chitoy seems to have been the right choice here.
Oh, okay. But he got a pair. What?
I'm trying to wrap my head around it. I feel like now that you're 1 away from a Hanemon, you should definitely keep it. Maybe there's something I'm missing here.
Maybe he's trying to go for insured Tanya.
That could be it. In which case, you're not going to go for the Chitoy anymore. But if you're not going to go for the Chitoy anymore, then you probably should discard the 1-so pair where you discarded the 4-so instead. Maybe just a change of opinions. We'll see how it turns out. Andres still unable to draw.
Oh, is that it? Nah.
Yeah, no 1-4-7-mon for him yet.
Ishan 10 since discard 4.
We see there's a 1-mon discarded in Sam's 6th turn. There's a 1-mon as the Dora indicator. There's 2 4-mons in Kevin's hand.
Oh, and now there's a Sam with a Riichi. Is there any chance for Ipatsu? Oh, is that the 7?
Oh, there's a chase.
He drew the 7.
Is he going to open Riichi on the 1-4? Surely not. I think he's deciding whether to Dama or not. Because he can. Oh no, it is going to be open
Riichi!
1 4-mon. Honestly, I don't think this is the time to open Riichi.
I don't think so either.
But it's really hype. And 7-mon is safe. That's scary.
I saw Monsoon. I thought it was over.
Oh,
7 pin.
Oh. That's safe too. Oh my goodness. Well, as a reminder to our viewers, now that a player has open Riichi, neither Kevin nor Christian can discard the 1/4 unless they want to pay out a Yakumen. If they enter Riichi and then discard it afterwards, that's fine.
Oh, there's a 4. Hatsu.
So at least from our perspective, it looks like there's 2 tiles, no, 3 tiles remaining. 1 4-mon and 2 1-mons.
Looks like the viewers are very hype about the open Riichi.
It is definitely great content.
Not only was it disrespectful, it was great content.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, and he deals in.
And he gets the Ura. So it's open Riichi, Pinfu, Dora, Dora.
Haneman, right? Open Riichi.
Riichi, Pinfu, Dora.
Just a regular Dora. Or
Dora.
regular Mangan.
Mangan, yeah. If he gets the 4-mon, then it's a Haneman. But the open Riichi there, so if you don't have the open Riichi, you still get Mangan on the 1-mon run. And you're not actually guaranteed to have Haneman on the 4-mon run. It would be Riichi, open Riichi, Tanyao, Pinfu, Dora 1. You'd have to hit an Ura still. So it's debatable whether the open Riichi actually raises your hand value there enough to be worth losing the potential runs on the other 2 players, but it could also have the effect of slowing them down if you think they're going to chase. So there's a lot to think about. Open Riichi is a rule that I really don't have a lot of experience with. So for all I know, I could be talking nonsense and the open Riichi could be the only move there.
But let's see, before he had Riichi, Tanyao, Pinfu. Well, maybe Tanyao. Tanyao was a questionable one. He had Dora for sure. He had a guaranteed Mangan, right? Open Riichi only adds 1 extra Han.
And it doesn't guarantee a Haneman. But it gives you a Haneman chance. And, you know, with Andres in last place, maybe that's enough for him to say, you know what?
Screw
it's a tool for me to use.
Yeah, yeah.
So Andres is going to discard, I believe that was the south, and Christian's going to take the pawn, the seat wind. Dora's the 2-pin. Kevin's hand is actually really, really good right now.
Yeah,
he actually has an excess of double-sided shapes.
He has Sanshoku chance.
Yeah, and not only can he get 7, 8, 9 Sanshoku, he can also get 6, 7, 8 Sanshoku. Whichever comes first. And even if he doesn't get Sanshoku, the 3-4 pin gives him the option to pick up the Dora 2 pin or the red 5 pin. Though we see that after this pawn of the tile, which I can't identify, I think it's probably the east, Christian drops the Dora 5 pin.
Oh, he dropped the 7 so.
7 so to keep the 7, 7, 8 pin. Looking for opportunities to pawn, I guess. I think it's actually inefficient to do that, but it does make it slightly easier to get Tanyao, I suppose, if you can get the 6-mon first. Oh, it's going to backfire immediately, though. That would have been Ishan 10 for Riichi, Pinfu, Sanshoku, Dora 1, potentially.
Oh!
And now 1 away for Kevin, but you look at these shapes, he's trying to guarantee the Tanyao, but it's going to leave him, in the worst case, on a terrible wait for the 3 so 7 pin. I think he's cutting down on his efficiency a little bit too much to go for this Tanyao. That being said, the 3 so doesn't look terrible because you see 3 of the 4 so and the 3 so still hasn't come out. Oh, now the 6 pin backfired right afterwards as well.
Oh no.
Andres' hand over here is currently in Ishan 10, looking for the 3 pin or the 4-mon.
Oh. Christian has to be 10 by now, right? What did he pick up? Oh, he Kan.
Is a Kan. And the new door is the Haku for Sam. But this is scary because I think Christian now has 3 honor calls. Is it 3 wins? I really wish I was paying more attention.
I know, me too. Is it all honors?
The blurry suspense.
All honors? Is it a Yakumen, perhaps?
Oh, that would be really nice now. He's definitely pushing for it. He's discarded pretty much all the other 3 suits. Including a red 5 pin. It could be also, no, I don't think it will be Honroto. That'd be all terminals and honors. But could be Toy Toy.
There's potential. We'll have to wait and see if it is a Yakumen. I would be very hype if it is. Oh.
No, Andres draws this 2-so, but he would be free 10 for the 4, so decides to drop it. It is a live tile this late versus a potential Toy Toy and a Mangan, but he's the dealer, wants to take advantage. What is it? It looks like a Toy Toy. I'm seeing counting. The Dora is 2 pin, so that'd be, let's see.
No.
Toy Toy, Yaku 3,
Yakuhai,
Dora,
Yakuhai, Toy Toy, Dora 2. Haneman. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I
Was
still
that a
didn't quite
sumo or
catch
was that a deal in?
Oh, yeah, it's only
It was a deal in from Sam. Sam had the manga and was pushing.
It was Yakuhai, 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 Dora 2.
Oh,
It was
right.
also his seat win.
I see.
Haneman.
And the Toy Toy, yeah, so 7
Yes.
Han. Very close to Daimon there. Wow. Yeah, Sam had real good reason to push there.
My
you
stream
have the
just
Yakuhai
lagged. Oop.
Dora pawn. Mine's still going a little strong. They're still sorting out their hands now.
I think the camera just got disconnected. There you go. We're back.
All right. Christian is the dealer. It is East 4. Dora is one of the Manzu tiles. If I had to guess, 4 Mon? I have. We'll find out in a second for you folks. Looks like Kevin's hand is pretty pedestrian. You have the tune pair, but it's going to need a lot of work to move forward here with these bad shapes. You could move maybe towards a Chi-Toy if you don't want to open up. Over on the right, Andres' hand has a north pair, so that's also Yakuhai, but lack of good shapes. You need to fill 3 bad shapes there, and then it's only going to be 1 Han. Or actually, maybe you can go for a Chanta.
This isn't even commentary. It's a Final Fantasy 14
It's a little
ad.
bit far
You caught
away,
me.
but perhaps that's the intention of the 5-so.
Huh. No way he goes for Kokushi, right?
It would be 1, 2, 3. It's 4 away, so not impossible, but I don't think that'd be his first choice. Maybe if he starts to draw into it.
Oh. Good draw on the Akadora. Oh, wait, did he draw the 9 pin or did he already have it? Winning on
I think he had the 9-so. I don't think there's a 9. He drew the 2 pin right there to make another pair. So I'm thinking at this point you probably can't even open up the hand for the north because there's just not enough material there.
Yeah.
So you're probably going to be forced into Chi-Toy or Kokushi with an easy path to folding with all these honors you have. Kevin draws a 9-mon, is now in Ishan 10. The tune is once discarded, so he'll probably call the second copy as soon as it comes out. Other than that, he would need the 1-mon or the 2-so to get into Tenpai.
Oh. That completes a block.
So now maybe a few more paths towards Chanta. You see, he passes the 2-pin pawn. There's only 1 north left. Kevin discards the 9 so, even though it makes a block, he's already discarded 7 so, and he's still 1 away. And now an East pair from Andres. Goes for the 9 so discard. Reveals that 2 mon is Christian's next draw. Christian does not want it. Nothing lost there.
Dora is 6 man. Oh, I forgot to read that off the chat from our anonymous ref. Oh wait, is he Tenpai? No.
Yeah, that's Tenpai. It's a 2 so wait, and this would be Riichi Dora 1.
Oh, chooses the Dama or wait for a better weight.
I guess, yeah, you're looking for the upgrade. The 4 so would be nice because then you have an Ipeiko chance, or you can pawn the Chun and take a 3-6 so wait. There's already 2 so out, so that's probably why he's so hesitant here. At the same time, the upgrade tiles, the 4 so, there's only 1 left. But the 3-6 so isn't a bad draw. And
wait, when did Andres draw all the East tiles? What?
Yeah, he's been collecting them left and right up until now. Already 2 away now. Don't know what this tile is.
5-pin Akadora. Wow.
Oh, now a Haku draw for Andres is going to put him 1 away. With as many as 3 Yakuhai here, you could have...
you can have north,
3 Han if
east... Oh, the 3?
I guess the Chun is a live tile and he doesn't want to deal it. Oh, or no, it's once dropped. I don't... Why the 9? Why not the 9? Why not the 9? Though?
Huh.
Is the thought here still some kind of chi toy or... Oh, the Haku's dead. The Haku is dead. And there's only... Oh, the north is dead too, I'm sorry. No, that makes more sense. They're just hiding in the blurriness on the other side of the screen.
Oh.
Yeah, it looks like Sam's first discard and fourth discard is the north, and then Christian's second discard and Kevin's second discard is the Haku.
Oh, I see.
So, probably a move towards toy.
Riichi. Dealer Riichi.
That's what you like to see, if you're Christian. Everyone else probably a little bit on the fritz now. Kevin has 2 red 5s, and will have to discard one of them to get into Tenpai. Which does not seem ideal versus this Riichi, though I think the 5-mon is Nakatsuchi. Okay, he's gonna work around with the Chun.
Andres, decides to fold on the east.
No Ipatsu after that Chi. Sam gonna drop the tile that would have been the Ipatsu tile? Looks like he's thinking about it. Oh, the south is safe.
Looks like he's gonna decide to fold.
Oh, and a sumo.
Oh, and the sumo.
It looks like Riichi Sumo Ipeiko Pinfu with 1
Dora. Mangan.
Oh yeah, Riichi Sumo Pinfu Ipeiko Dora. That's a Haneman.
Haneman. Wow. Okay.
I'm gonna be really good at seeing tiles from far away after this. This is.
No, it's okay. I'm like trying to squint a little bit too.
Listen, I have 20/20 vision. If I can't see it, then I can't imagine you'd have an easier time of seeing it.
Nope. Oh. Just a. Oh. Is that a Chambo?
Oh, there's a little bit. I believe we're pretty lenient on it. And they should be fine. Christian is very nervous right now. On confidence, you just won a Hanemon. Confidence is key. Oh, okay. Looks like things have been repaired. I don't think a lot of the tiles were revealed. And in general, we're not here standing with rulers to slap the wrists if things like happen, so...
Question. Just out of integrity, because I am able to like accidentally memorize those things, could I like ask for a reshuffle?
So unless it's irreparable, we probably wouldn't reshuffle. And if those tiles are revealed, you're allowed to take advantage of it.
One of the viewers is saying he's changing the order of the tiles. Ooh.
Oh, yeah, I guess if Christian doesn't remember which tile was where, which he shouldn't know if they've just jumbled up randomly, then yeah, the flow has been changed.
Uh-oh.
What does it mean? Guess we'll find out.
Riichi Nomi condones cheating. No, we do not.
No,
No, we don't. No, we don't. Sorry.
We're voting in those bylaws that prevent that in a few days. Until then,
let's see.
Anyway, that's
Dora
been a little bit of a
seems
running
to
joke.
be the 3, so looks like Andres has 1.
Meanwhile, Kevin has one of the red 5s. I guess if you're Kevin over here now, you have the 2 red 5s. Probably try and throw the 1 pin eventually. Go for Tanya. Try and get the Homba. Because you're looking at least 39 then, plus the repeat. 54.
Andres and Sam look awfully close. This is East 4? East 4? Yes.
Yeah, East 4, and already someone's over 50,000.
That's crazy. Especially with a few Honbas at the beginning, too. 2 consecutive dealer Hanemans, though. No, he wasn't. 1 regular, 1 dealer, right?
I think the hand that was quote-unquote Haneman, was it because... Oh, no. So, yeah, you're right. Regular Haneman and dealer Haneman. I think I was thinking back to a hand from the previous Hanchan where all the Honba made the hand like 13,900 or something, even though it wasn't a Mangan even. All right, Andres has made progress here. Is now 2 away from a 678 Sancho Kudora 1. Unfortunately, Andres' hand to get that would have to get a 7 in each suit, and that's not easy to come by. There's already a 7-pin and a 7-mon discarded in Sam's discards, and if you end up waiting on a 7, it's also very difficult to get, because it's not a safe-looking tile, and it's also easy for people to use. And in fact, we do see Kevin has 2-7 so as well, and is now 1 away from...
Chitoi Ishanten! Chitoi Ishanten!
Kanyao Chitoi Dora 2 is a Dama manga. You Riichi, it's a guaranteed Hanemon. If you get any Patsumo or Ura2, you can make it into a Baimon, which would be great right now.
Does he have it? What is it? Show us the money! Oh! He has it! He's gonna go for it!
I guess it must be the 6-pin. All right, waiting on just the 4-pin, going for a Riichi Tanyao Chitoi Dora 2.
Riichi Tanyao.
That's 6 Han. So if you can find 2 more Han in the form of Tura or any Patsumo.
Would that be a Baimon?
That would be a Baimon, yeah. Okay, no Patsumo, so now he needs the Tura to get Baimon, but still a Hanemon would be a great help here, especially if you can get it off of first place. That being said, 4-pin is a little bit hard to get.
He has the Suji trap on the 1-pin discard there.
That's true, but these players might be thinking that he has a 4-7-pin wait instead, in which case he wouldn't be for a tech.
I see.
If the 7-pin does come out, though, say he draws it, then it could be grounds for them to draw the 4-pin. So I think these players would also find it a little bit odd that he kept the 2-pin that much longer. So maybe they think he has tiles nearby it. I know, it's a tricky situation.
Oh,
I'm fully expecting to see like the giant slam on the table if he gets it though.
But if he does, he'll get fined. Because that is an expensive table.
Now imagine it was an expensive table with your Hello Kitty set.
It's not only is it a chambo, it's a fine. Oh, no luck yet. Oh, nope.
6 mon.
6 mon.
It's not a great feeling tile, but you are tempai. All right.
Is he waiting on the 7 pin? 7 pin.
Yeah, going for the Tanyao Sanshoku Dora 1.
Oh yeah, Sanchoku as well. Oh wow.
7 pin is once out. They should have pretty equal chances to draw their winning tiles here. Ooh, 2 so is right next to the Dora 3 so. The tempai is so tempting, he's just gonna shove it in.
Yep, he's gonna push.
Yeah, the question is, like, even if he does fold with, like, the 4 so, what does he have after that?
Yeah.
Well, I guess you can go Nakasuji, 4 mon, but then you're left defenseless. I think if he only had 2 Han, he'd probably think a little bit more about folding, but since he has 3 Han, it becomes much more worth it, especially with the Homba.
Oh, Manzu.
All right, 4 mon is going to pass.
Another East. 3 so.
2 mon comes out. That's a Genbutsu tile. Even if it wasn't Genbutsu, that would be 1 chance.
Is that a 1 so?
That is. Ooh, that 2 pin would have been a sumo tile. Now a 5 mon.
Spicy, they haven't shown themselves yet.
If Andres is too scared here, he can do 4 mon since that's safe and work around it. Still has 1 more draw, try and get into tempai. I think in order to push this hand, he'd have to draw the 5 mon or the 7 pin though, because otherwise he has to push a fresh tile.
Brave cut on the 7 so, leaving Kevin with the high tay.
Yeah, it's a live. It's not a completely live Suji, but the 7 so is a live tile this late. Might have been that he didn't have enough, and Kevin unable to find it. Besides the dramatically slam, anyways, giving us a bit of a show here. And I made a mistake. Andres did not, in fact, have another draw left. Someone would have had to call to give him that chance, and he wouldn't have gotten it because the 9 was the last draw.
That moves us on to south. Does the Honba transfer over or no? Yes?
It does. 2 Honba now and 1 Riichi stick. Not sure where the Riichi stick went.
It went into the little window.
Yeah, it's hiding there behind the edge. Yeah. So yeah, 4,000 in the middle. Dora's the 8 pin. Everyone at the bottom scrambling for those points.
A little halfway point check. Christian leading with 52,000 even, followed by Kevin with 23,000. Sam falling with 12,500, and then closely behind him Andres with 11,500. Do you think we're gonna have another tight game like last game? I mean, there's every potential.
I think it's gonna, instead of being tight among the top 3, I think it's gonna be tight among the bottom 3. Sam made a very unusual discard of 4 pin on the first turn. Now 8, so have to wonder if he's shoving. Well, there's still a lot of options. But it could be Kokushi, Chitoi, Manzu Honitsu, Chanta, Junchan, Toi Toi, or just a very good hand to start with.
I don't see any of the dragons in Andres and Kevin's hands. He might have...
No, not at all.
Oh, wait, there was a Hatsu discard from Kevin at the beginning, which I missed. Oh,
I believe this is Tenpai for Andres.
Oh, that is Tenpai. Wow.
Yeah, on the 3 pin, it's not a great weight because you have one of the 3 pins and one was just discarded, but with that many points in the middle, Andres says, you know what? Screw it, I can get it. The other option, and probably the one I would have taken because I'm too scared of taking terrible Riichis. Sorry, bad weight Riichis. It's not a terrible Riichi. This is actually quite a good Riichi. Is to discard the 2 pin and then wait for improvements around the 4 pin or the 6 so.
Yeah.
And if you had taken that course here, not that you could have known, but you would have had the chance for Itsu and Pinfu.
Looks like Sam's just going to continue pushing.
Looks like he will. Which is really scary if you're Andres, because now you've willingly taken this bad weight, Riichi, and someone is doing spooky things. And now the East is discarded from Sam. Is it a Kokushi overflow? I don't think so, but it could be.
Might be. I'm very curious, but he can't show his hand to the camera.
I think the more likely thing is that he's like one away from Chitoi. And the East was discarded twice, so he decided to get rid of it too. Because now he's dropped a 5-mon from the hand. Or he could have been trying to play safe as well and still have another East in hand for the Kokushi. I'm not sure. Doing the patented finger rub, trying to figure out what's going on next. And now he's played the safe north, so maybe it was a Kokushi attempt that's kind of flowing through.
Early Riichi did a good job at shutting that down.
Sure did.
Unfortunately. Andres with only one Pinzu discard. There's the Haku. It might have been a Kokushi.
Yeah. The one benefit for Andres here is because all of the 5-pin are visible, the 3-pin looks easier to push. But I don't imagine that Sam will have to do that for a while. What was that draw?
It was a dang it, I forgot.
Warso or Tuso, one of those.
I think it was a 4.
Oh, now Kevin is one away.
Oh, Ishanten.
But decides to toss it.
Tsuji.
Playing safe. Yeah. Oh, there would have been the
now it
sumo.
looks trustworthy, right?
Yeah, a little bit more. So honestly, the because the 3/6-pin Tsuji was dead from the start because we see all the 5 pins, so they can't have the weight. But some people, maybe they haven't paid attention to that, and now it looks even better. Oh my goodness!
Sam at the chase.
What could it be?
I don't know what it is.
Oh, Andres takes a scary discard. Okay.
It's safe?
Safe. But the Ipatsu isn't over yet. Christian could deal in, or Sam could sumo.
He has enough points to spare. He can deal in. Sam.
So, okay, it's safe against Sam.
3-pin! No!
Oh my goodness. So in the end, Andres would have gotten the Takame Sumo on the Ryanman upgrade the next turn, but still manages to get the 3-pin and shut down whatever
nonsense is
Sam
going over there. Oh no.
I can't break that.
And Andres does manage to hit an Ura with the 8-pin. So. Unless that was the original door and I'm just not paying attention.
So 56. 400 back, right?
Yeah. 56. Shouldn't it be 1?
It was 5,600. I give you 10,000.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, score calculations here.
Just a little bit of delay. Math is not our strong suit in this house.
Absolutely not.
We just know the value of our hands and we call it a day.
Oh, you
All right.
If you think about it, the Tendo are basically like an abacus.
They are in some ways.
Sam dropping down from first place to last.
Is Sam in, I thought Christian wasn't first.
He was first at the beginning. I'm just counting East 1.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that big sumo in the beginning. So South 2 here, it is Kevin's dealership. Dora is the 2-pin. Kevin has a 3/4 pin and can accept that. Actually has a lot of nice shapes. There's already 2 away.
Whoa!
Potential
Rinshan Kaibros.
I think if he can manage to draw the 7-tone and the 8-mon,
Never mind.
Oh, south. Would have a Riichi pin to door 1. Chance. So he doesn't have the Dora yet. Andres, on the other hand, has a potential 5, 6, 7 Sanshoku and a lone Dora.
Wow. Of course, all the honors come at the beginning. 3 so discard right off the bat for Sam. I wonder what's going on over there. Kevin's signature finger tap.
Everyone has their little...
Everyone has their little ticks. I've been picking up on them.
Yeah.
Oh, Andres looks close to Tenpai.
Yeah, he's already 2 away. His ideal draw would be a 6 pin, and then probably following it up with a 3 pin for a Riichi pin for Sanshoku Dora 1 with a chance at Tanyo. Oh, sorry, no Sanshoku, the 4-so was drawn.
Unless he draws a 7, that would put him in a better spot.
Yeah, and then he draws a 7 and he shifts. That would be cool.
Kevin drawing the... It's right next to the 7. He drew the 5.
All right, expanding his options a little bit.
Remind me again, how much is a closed... How many Han is a closed Sanshoku worth?
It'll be worth 2 Han closed and 1
closed.
Han open.
Ah, I see, I see.
Well, there's 1 away for Andres.
There he is.
And Andres also has a shift to a 4, 5, 6 Sanshoku now if he can draw a 4 pin before he gets to Tenpai. That would also give him a shot at Pinfu. And if he misfires and draws the 3 pin instead, he can just drop the 5 pin at that point and have the Dora 2 pin in the hand. So it's kind of shaping up quite nicely.
Oh. There goes with the east.
Looks like Sam's hand could be quite volatile. Maybe going for a Pinzu Honitsu. Now the 1 pin has been discarded though.
Oh. Did he draw the 9? Yes. It's a good shape to have.
Oh, right.
With the Dora discard though. It's a little suspicious.
Yeah, it's a little sad. But there's no guarantee you can use it anyway. So I think Andres here is valuing the fact that now if he draws the 4-7 on first, at least his bad weight will be Suji trapped.
Mm.
And I think he also had some confidence in that because the 2 pin was discarded by Christian a couple turns ago.
Does someone have a closed Yakuhai? Wait, 1, 2 Haku, 1 Chun.
Let's see.
No one's
I see
called
3
yet.
Chun and 2 Haku and 2 Hatsu.
1 Tunan. Huh. Is everyone just trying to close their hands off?
I guess, yeah, it might be one of those slower rounds. Still not entirely sure what Sam is up to, if it's a Chitoi or a Hinzu Chinitsu.
At this point, he needs to go for Val. Oh, the Dora discard backfire.
Alright, that can happen. Now there's 2 8 pins out too, so that 9 pin isn't looking so hot anymore. But it's still better than trying to go back and use the Dora. Oh, here's the potential Sancho we were talking about.
Oh!
It's going to be a pawn from Kevin, going for Tanyo.
Come on, come on! Does he have it? Oh!
Oh,
Akadora!
We're getting there.
Akadoras make me so happy. At this point, he should just open up his hand if Kevin drops the 4. If he gets the 4.
Probably. It's really late now. I don't think... At the very least, you want to be Tenpai, and you can still win.
Mm.
So I think that, yeah, opening is the right move. Well, hesitant 6-pin discard there from Sam. That's a bit spooky. Kind of the move you expect from someone who's Tenpai.
Sam wouldn't have a cheeky dama, would he?
If he's not confident that he can win in these next 5 or so discards, then maybe.
Oh. Kevin
5,
trying to guarantee the safe tile.
We don't see the red 5, so. But Sam isn't waiting on it for a Tonki. In fact, there is a 5-6-7 chi from Christian. Or it could be 3-4-5. I can't verify that right now. Either way, we're going towards the end. Christian probably calling for Tenpai. And now Sam.
Oh.
Cards.
Is that
a Mon tile?
It's definitely Manzu.
I don't know if it was a weight switch or if he's just folding. There's a north.
South?
Oh, the Hatsu comes out.
Hatsu.
I think that's the third copy of the Hatsu. We have a very high-res
shot of his hand.
I think definitely as a note to our producers, we should lock the focus. Oh, there's the chi.
There it is.
You don't get the Sanchoku, but you are Tenpai now. And there's still, of course, a chance for a high take.
Oh, Tsumo! Tsumo from Christian.
Yeah, he is going to... I can't tell if that's the red 5 or a normal 5. I think it's the red 5.
1K, 2K. Oh.
Or 500, 1,000. So maybe it's Tanya Dora 1. And he sumoed the
probably
5-pin.
Now we're on to South 3.
The red 5 mon. Yeah, South 3 now. Andres' dealership. Well, it looks like Christian's probably going to be able to slip away with this.
Good luck for you. Or at least your team.
I don't want to give it the commentator's curse, though. Dora is the tune. Andres starts with one of those, has 3 opportunities to pair up Yakuhai, and actually has pretty decent shapes in Hinzu. Oh, we still want to draw a 6-pin first, but...
Huh. Hey, I think the audio broke for the stream from the phone.
That or they're playing extremely quietly, but I don't think that's the case. All right, we'll see what Andres plans to do here. He goes out with the Dora on turn 2. I don't want to heckle him too much, but I think he needs the value. It's going to be very sad if he draws the Dora again on like turn 3 or something and misses out on a potential dealer Mongan. But the thought, I guess, here is to open up for Tanyao and get rid of the dependency on the 6-pin or something.
The ninja thingy.
Things are happening.
No, the thingy broke.
What thingy broke?
The stream from Andres' phone.
Oh, it's working for me.
Is it? No, like it just like disconnected from my Streamlabs. Oh, god damn it.
Andres just discarded an East. Christian discarded a 1, so I'm going to commentate what's happening until we can get the things up. Sam discards a Hatsu. Kevin turns the towel face down and discards a 9-pin Kanchan. 2 pins from Andres after drawing a 6-mon. Andres is shaping up towards a 6-7-8 Sancho Tanyao. Chun from Christian, gonna sumoguri it. The door is pretty much dead now. And then Sam follows suit with his own Chun. Kevin draws a 9-mon, expanding shapes in the Manzu, possibly going for a Manzu Horitsu.
Okay,
Andres manages to get a draw of the 9-pin. 1 so Tsumogiri for Christian. Sam pausing. And it goes with a 4 so from the hand on turn 6.
God damn it.
Kevin now draws a 2-pin, decides to get rid of his 9 mon because that fills a 2-3-4 pin, and he is now 1 away. Andres, on the other hand, gets to drop a 7-pin because he draws a 4-pin upgrade to a Ryun and is now 2 away as well. Christian with the 1 mon doesn't look like he's making too much progress.
Where the hell?
And now 6 mon from Sam. Looks like Sam has been making some movement towards Tenpai here. At 5,400, probably trying to force high value though, so it doesn't necessarily mean that he's close when he's discarding these middle tiles. Riso from Andres. Now Christian pausing and discards a 3-pin from hand.
Shit.
Sam discards, I believe, a 3-mon from hand. Can't quite tell, it's a little blurry. And we have Tenpai for Kevin on 2 5-pin. Tosses the Haku, which Sam has pawned, and now discards the 9-so. Kevin unable to drop it.
All set.
Does the 9-so from none. Okay, we are back.
Thank you for your narration.
I'm not
I don't
sure
know what happened.
how followable it was, but Kevin is going to win there. Take the South, Nomi. So,
Woo! Everyone can follow. Jesus Christ. You don't understand how hard I just worked to like scramble to get all the sources back together for that, because I had to reset.
Oh, great that we did just in time for the start of All Last.
Yay.
So we're at 5 mon, I believe. And it is Christian's dealership. Now, Christian is in a position where he has a couple of options. He can continue to forge forward because, you know, it's very difficult for him to fall down into second place. You see Andres kind of checking the score situation, seeing what he needs to do to get above Kevin.
Damn it.
Christian could also just fold from the start, but in the league format, Christian is probably more likely to greed and go for more points.
Screw it. What is
In the
going on with
meantime,
the source?
Kevin drew a 6-0 and discarded on the very first turn from a 4-6-0 Kanchan. Has a kind of disjointed hand. Not sure what the idea is here. Maybe trying to fold from the start, avoid last place. Andres, on the other hand, has a chance at the Queens Mahjong. Okay, it's up again.
Yeah.
There we go. Just apologies, guys. This is our first time actually doing this live on stream, so lots of technical difficulties. We're learning, and
I just had to reinstall the source like 4 times. Better.
That's okay. Don't worry about it. Not a whole lot has happened. We missed maybe like 1 turn.
All right, let's see. Oh, looks like Sam needs at least a direct hit Haneman.
I think he can do a Mangan hit on Andres for
third
place if he wants to settle for that.
Here at the Rinshan Kaibros.
Yeah, Haneman for first place unless a Honba goes on the table. Oh, almost drew from the wrong place. And then a 6-pin discard, maybe forcing a Manzu Honitsu, especially since the Dora is in the Mansuit. But Andres decides to call, takes the Hatsu Yakuhai, maybe going for a Yaku Honitsu.
Dora is the 5-mon by the looks of it?
I believe so. And Andres can actually use the double Dora red 5-mon if he manages to get it. He's looking for 4,400 points, I think.
Do you think he'll... Oh, because he can get up to second. Oh, I see.
Yeah, he has a decent shot at second. So I think he's actually going to go for the Honitsu, try and get a Mangan.
He has all the potential.
Yeah. He is 1 away, though. He might have to kind of begrudgingly take the 3-pin Chi and take her on. to stay in third place instead of risking a last.
Oh!
But now this 5-pin draw, the red 5-pin is definitely gonna change things up.
He has potential for Itsu as well, right?
Could turn into a giant hand. Doesn't even need to get the pay to get a Mangan anymore.
Oh, and there's 8, so...
Kevin's hand has unfortunately been going really slowly. He's backfired on a couple of shapes here to try and keep this 9-mon around.
This is the one game we want the 3-pin to love him.
Oh, Christian's gonna greed.
Oh,
He's going for the
and he reaches.
All bets are off. We have no clue what will happen now. Sam is probably not feeling that bad about this. He knows that there's likely to be another repeat. And if he's lucky, Andres might deal in and push him closer to last.
That's best case scenario.
Christian unable to get the Ipatsu there. And Andres is very wary here. Deal at Riichi. Getting smacked by that would put him in a really bad position. He is still Ishan 10 though. If he's lucky, he can get the 5-mon Dora and have 3 Han and chance at second place. Sam's gonna chi here. Oh no, he's not. He's gonna open Riichi chasing on the 8 so.
Oh, up and reach!
I guess that he's trying to sumo it or hit off of Christian because I can't imagine. He must have a lot of value in that hand.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
I'm very curious to see what happens.
Oh,
there's the 5 he said pie! It's
and
a 3-way chase.
He can easily get second with his hand.
Oh,
yeah. To push this 2-pin.
Oh, and it passes. Oh! Another 2-pin. Okay. Ton.
All right, so it's 6-pin versus 8-so versus whatever Christian has.
Oh, and he sumos!
And that'll be the second place. He's going to pick up 1,000, 2,000.
Hatsu, Dora 1. Wait.
Very respectable second.
Very good effort.
Yeah, clutch 5-mon drill there to make Hatsu Dora 2, and then the 6-pin sumo after one was out.
And that's the ball game, folks.
It sure is. So we're going to have in first place Christian from Mahjong Triad with 50,000 points exactly. Andres in second with 24,600 from the Peregrine Fal-KANs. Kevin from Team Yakumen with 22,000. And then, unfortunately, Sam in last place from Rinshan Kaibros with 3,400. But what a close game between second and third again. Another really exciting situation that came down to those Riichi sticks.
I guess I'll turn. And there the handshakes.
Handshakes.
Very sportsmanlike.
I can't help but notice. I don't think Andres shook Christian's hand.
Wow, that was rude.
Now we're chasing rabbits. There's the 8-so. What does he have though? Show us.
He can't.
Oh, he wants to.
Does he show?
It's Riichi, Itsu, Dora, and I think he has a Mansu, so Dora. So looking for a Baimon sumo if possible.
All right.
If he sumos and has those 2 Dora and then hits one or
and let's see.
He might have 2 5-ons. I couldn't see.
Sorry, I wrote down all the standings. So by the looks of it, it looks like the Triads are leading from the first game. Actually, no, it might be a tie between just based off the UMA, it looks like the Fal-KANs and the Triads are tied for first and second. And then that's a third place for the Rinshan Kaibros as well as a fourth. And then Team Yakumen also has a fourth and a third. So that's where the standings are now, but they will be posted by the anonymous ref.
I think they have been updated online. It looks like Triad is in first with 79 total. The Peregrine Fal-KANs have 54. Third is Brooklyn Sours with 17. And then in fourth, we have the Emperor Penguins with -1.
Let me see if I can turn on my screen share. Dun 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 dun. Display capture. Add new source. Bum, bum, bum. All right, let's see. Here, I will share the new source here. Let's pray it works. And it doesn't. That's cool. But anyways.
The overall standings are Queens Mahjong Triad in first with about 80, Peregrine Fal-KANs with about 55, Sours with about 20, and Emperors at -1. So still fairly close. It's only 2 games. We have a few more months to go. But yeah, early start for the Triad.
Well, should I close us out for today?
I believe so. We're done with the
right.
games for today. We'll have some games next week as well.
Well, thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you for staying with us these whole 2 games, and we will catch you all next Friday, the 20th. All right, closing out, it's Vinny Tran and Eric. Sorry, I forgot your last name. Carhan.
There you go. Don't worry about it.
All right.
All right.
We'll
Good night,
catch y'all.
folks.